Yay! Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 85, episode 85 of Sahlen's Legacy.
Sahlen's Legacy!
All right, so as most of you know, this is an interactive D&D game, D&D 5e homebrew game. I'm Danny, I'm your DM, and we're just going to go around real quick and introduce ourselves. I'm going to start with Andrew tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
Good thing I was paying attention to what you said earlier.
That's right.
All right.
This is a pass or fail.
Hey, everybody, I'm Andrew, and I'm playing the world-famous Quailier Bubo. It's Quailier Elf. He's wonderful. He's so cool. He's got a heart piece named Jumaro.
Sure do. What? That one down there.
It's me.
It's
It's
backwards
me.
for me. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Diva. That one also has many portraits. I feel that that's very important always. I play Starheart. She is a gnome cleric rogue who's bad at everything but really good at drinking.
Hooray! Woo.
Look at me, Danny. I passed.
Nope.
Did you?
B plus. B plus.
I am Ryan playing Andre, also a gnome cleric.
Woo.
I am Haley. I play Captain Orastone, who is a tiefling rogue warlock.
And I'm Justin. I play Nitsage, and he is a Quailier wizard.
Hooray! So as all of you know, this is an interactive. Thank you for that sub, Dobere. Oh gosh. What do I say?
Thank you.
Doberepid. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Ryan also was twiddling with some of these boxes, if you will.
You ready to get into it, sir?
Yeah, let's do it. So now there are ways, all the ways that you can interact with the show are going to be looping there with their descriptions, along with all the information about our wonderful sponsors, who we'll talk about a little bit more at the very end of the stream. But these will be cycling through as we go, as we play. So all the information is there and available, as well as like what happens at every monster drop, which is very exciting. Very exciting, has all that works. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to watch it loop through once so that I know what's there.
That's so cool.
I'm
all
just
about
going to
that.
say it.
Yeah.
This is a sexy loop.
It's just a sexy loop.
It's a sexy loop.
A sexy loop. I would give it maybe a few more not a few more seconds, but maybe like another second screen in the future. But I love it. Good work, man. This is perfect. This is what it's going to be now, because it's all over there. It's all there.
Option delete says high value FX. Much excite.
Yay! This is all the stuff that VMix has always been able to do, but we're just learning because we're babes in the woods. But that's great, because now we can just jump in. We can fucking play some D&D right now.
Holy shit!
Stuff's happening. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so last week, and Diva, I'm not sure, I know you said you watched most of last week, so I don't know how much you got to. So I'll recap for everybody, so just make sure you're with me. So you all ended up locked in the bottom of the dungeons because both of the keys, which were little golems, had melted through because of some spell that was down there on the gate, so you couldn't find a way out. You had to find another way out. You found that there was an old goblin burrow that found its way through one of the storage places in sublevel 1. You followed it through into a corridor filled with blood, where Andre eventually lost complete control, ate a Girl Scout, as well as you decapitated a succubus first, right?
I drained her of her life force.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this was
what
Girl
happens
Scout.
when I'm not there.
Yeah, so
Correct.
And Andre accidentally has you mean he might not know, but we all know. He's basically turned this Girl Scout into a vampire because she melted into the mud. We haven't seen her yet, but she melted in the mud.
Cookies for everyone.
And her den mother, the Girl Scout den mother, arrived and found the body. So she's extra mad. The Girl Scout's name was Cindy, by the way. You make your way out. Oh, you also resurrected the king successfully. The king is with you all. Mm-hmm. His golem has been resurrected as well through some DM powers from Aura. And then we have and Starheart. You are currently unconscious on the back of this golem, as it's been sort of like repurposed shape-wise to do to be like a miniature beast of burden.
The king knows that it was me that resurrected him, right?
No one's talked to him, so I don't know what he knows. Literally, that was my favorite thing about last week. It was that like everyone's like, "All right, King's alive. Let's fucking move," and he's like, "A king." Everyone's like ignoring him. Anyway, it made me laugh a lot.
I do have a question.
What?
for my
Yes.
time unconscious.
Yes.
Have I had any further communication with Ludwin? Or have I had any sort of anything? Like, I'm just wondering what caused me to just.
It was the sheer effort. You'd never resurrected someone like
Okay.
this before. But for you, it wasn't an unpleasant experience. Even though you lost consciousness, it was sort of like a peaceful being put to bed feeling. So you will awake pretty refreshed, not like not long rest refreshed,
Okay.
but your soul, your spirit, and your soul will be.
Do I get a short rest?
No.
Damn it.
Nay. Because it's only been, I mean, I guess, maybe. It depends how long you stay unconscious, but for right now, I'm going to say no.
Okay. What?
Yes. So, the loop thingy.
Right now, Andre is paralyzed and the king is holding him. Also. At least for another, like...
The golem.
Abby Noble. Thank you for the
No,
follow.
the holding him, 'cause the golem's
So we have
holding
two
him for
people
her.
unconscious right now.
The king's not carrying anybody.
Yes, he is.
Both the healers. Cool.
He was like, I got him, and like picked him up because the king is like very like, ooh.
Yes. Sorry, who was that? I forgot.
It was the king. The king was carrying Andre
Carrying Andre. Right, Andre. Oh, yeah, Andre, you got knocked the fuck out.
for another like 20 seconds or something like that. You know.
Mm-hmm. And then, write another note for another thing.
Plants.
Yes, sorry, I'm ready to have something for the future, so I don't want to forget it. But yes, you, Paragon trudged ahead because he recognized a piece of armor belonging to his brother Yeet Yeet, which led him up to one of the tunnels that had the most airflow, and he found sunlight behind it, but he found these massive plants blocking the path to the exit. And as you all caught up to him, you found that his brother Yeet Yeet's body slid out of the buds of a flower on one of these massive plants, and there are 3 of them. And as he's having a mental breakdown, the plants rise up on their roots and vines, and you see, like, tangled in the roots, there are a bunch of skulls, and there are a bunch of other items as well. Basically, it is big and scary, and there's 3 of them. Just Bucket Toast, thank you for the sub. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Fabulous. Let's get to it.
I'll be unconscious. Bleh.
I'll be frozen.
I'm excited, man. I'll be. I don't.
You can do a great impression. You can do a great impression of a hot dog.
Well, let's do the thing and roll initiative, shall we?
Initiative.
Bless you. Paragon and I were up top, and then was everybody else still down below?
No, we all got up top.
You guys all got up top?
Mhm.
Okay.
We all sat there and watched the just body.
I got a
Haven't
10.
rested in so long. Thanks. 21.
And
19.
19 for Andre Cabe de Court Benicio de Luc de la Monrat Erta.
There we
You
go.
tell I
yeah.
have-
Oh,
Sheeta.
you should make that a scroll on your title card.
Oh, just like right
Yeah.
below my name.
yeah.
Roll it.
It's just the border. The whole border's
Yeah. It looks like one of those
Uh-oh.
checkerboards in New
Zombie
York
Yeet!
City.
Arsenal Roy 2K, get out of my head, man.
Danny, did you need a roll from me?
Yes, please. Because at some point
7.
you'll probably wake up. 7. Sorry. And Andre, what was yours? I was too busy saying your name. 19.
19s.
19. Nitsage?
7 as well with a +1 for initiative.
Go.
+1 dex, I should say.
Got it.
have +9.
Okay. All right, Aura, you're up first.
All right. I still would have had my fates out because we had just fought something. And so, let's see. I don't know that I'd be hasted, so I'll haste myself. All right. So there are how many of these plants?
There are 3 of them. And they're currently just rising up in place.
Do they seem to notice us?
It's hard to say as they are plants, but they do seem to be activated by your presence. So maybe make a perception check to see what you notice about their behavior.
Okay. Ooh, 8.
8. Yeah, you've never seen a plant like this in your life, outside of like when Hortiel was doing wacky stuff.
Yeah. Paragon, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about your family, but I think we shouldn't stay here.
He immediately crawls over to his brother and starts just hugging his brother's corpse and holding it up to his chest, and just kind of like holding his head.
I don't think I would get that close to that plant.
We never got along, but he's still my brother. Dead Aussie Gamer, thank you for the donation. For Aura, go all weed whacker on these whack weeds, yo.
Wickedy whack weeds.
Wickedy whack weeds. I will call that his turn. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I'll go ahead and I kind of want. I don't want to let him be too close to that plant. I'm just gonna stand right behind Paragon and hold an attack in case the plant tries anything.
Okay.
Don't you dare photosynthesize.
Don't do it. I don't know. They might have.
Is there
just
any
eaten
light
them-
in here?
Oh,
Sure, Phil. More like body killer, Phil.
Did what's this bucket? Stews is still with you, right? And the cook?
Stu, yeah, my compatriot in the prison.
Oh yeah, that we're helping get out.
Where's Jeb?
Help me.
I don't know. I don't think he came with us, Corey.
We still have Jarrett though.
That's right, Jarrett. Yeah.
Yeah. I think didn't he? I think Jeb started with you. He might still be in the farmlands. I think you ditched him, or I forgot about him. He's around.
And I know Lake Timber came back,
Yes.
so I got really excited about that.
Oh, I think the incubus. I can't talk today. The incubus killed him.
No.
Maybe he's still with us. I don't know. Who's to say?
I think he's still. Sorry, I'm getting my extended initiative list now. I forgot about those. Okay, it is Paragon's turn. And he is spending it pretty much just holding his brother's corpse, just sobbing, having a terrible, terrible time. And then almost immediately, hello, new friend. Everybody give him a checker welcome. I shall.
Hello.
Welcome, friends. Thank you very much. Everyone new here followed Valen here. Well, thank you for following Valen here. And Valen, thank you for bringing your friends. Appreciate it. We are also, I will take a moment to talk about that. We are in the middle of a partner push right now, so we are trying to keep our viewership up as much as possible during this month. And then if we get it, we can ignore that and bring all of our shows back. But for the moment, we've kind of split our schedule between here and YouTube to try and kind of play our numbers a little bit better. So we're being very open about that. But yeah, so thank you for being here. Tell your friends, bring your friends. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so on to... Oh yeah, so Paragon is all cry-like. He's not moving. He can't really think for himself right now. The new thing that's going to happen is you just hear... And you see, as Paragon is holding this limp body of Yeet Yeet, the arms begin to like pull themselves up and wrap around him. And at first he doesn't notice because of the thickness of his armor, but once the fingers start digging into the cracks and pulling and yanking at it, it's like, and it's going to get a fun little attack on him. It's going to miss though. So Paragon is now on the floor with a zombie in his lap trying to pull his armor apart. On to... Ooh, boy.
I know I was holding an action, but
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for the plan. I wasn't waiting for EE, so you want to keep going, you can.
All right. Yes, because the next thing is a plant. So, one of them begins to crawl up the side of the wall with as much ease as if it were slapping its vines around the ground, and it goes up to the top of the tunnel. Its roots start digging into the top. All the petals, you see 4 flowers on the top of this mass of vines, and they begin to open slowly at first. And one of them, you just hear like as the flower opens, and another slam as a body hits the ground, and it crawls back up on 2 feet as another zombie erupts from this flower. And I believe that is a bonus action for it. So now it's gonna make an attack.
Do these things look like Audrey 2? Or they look like...
I was just thinking that.
Do you remember the Pokemon Tangela?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I
All right. Well, it looks like Tangela with a bunch of like yellow and yellow with red-tipped flowers.
It's the thing that looks like a ton of blue spaghetti that's like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How about Last Airbender? You know, like the swamp monster?
Airbender?
That, but with like... But with no
Sure.
form. So it's just like a mass of vines, but with some flowers on the top. And dug in between the roots, you see lots of fully devoured corpses. So there's lots of skulls and bones and stuff kind of just in the mass of earth.
Right.
Holding
Is
it
it
together.
Audrey 3?
Audrey 3.0.
Odd 3?
Odd 3.
All right.
Actually, everyone must make a must make a Constitution saving throw. I almost told you how hard.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Do I have
Do
to?
I need to make one because I am on the golem?
And I'm
the
also
golem make it for me.
immobile, so I...
You automatically.
Just ask it. That feels like a good question.
Let me see.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Would that be like a dexterity check for the golem? But that's not.
Well, I rolled an
It wouldn't affect the golem. So the golem's not
Okay. I rolled an 18.
18. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Oh, thank you. Rerolls
Nice.
for Andre and Bubo.
Oh, I got a reroll.
Thank you,
Perfect
Captain
timing.
Charisma.
I'm gonna use it.
In this moment of levity, I can't say it.
Levity?
Levity. I take a second and replay what I just saw in my head, and I'm going to use my roll of 19 for my portent on this one.
Nice.
So, dirty 20.
Cool.
I'd like to use my reroll that I just got, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a 13 now.
And Danny, was I affected by still being petrified or immobilized?
I mean,
Paralyzed.
roll for me anyway, because it might change your condition. It just won't change it that much.
Okay.
Excuse me again. Goodness.
18.
18. Cool. Booba, what'd you get?
13,
Oh.
I think I said.
13. Okay, so
Yeah.
Boobo, you are now incapacitated until the end of your turn.
Thank you, Anonymous, for your donation. The crew obviously can't get out of this cave without the help of Mitchie, the line leader here from an alternative universe.
An alternative universe.
Alternate universe is what I meant to say.
Ooh,
But alternative, it's the
Who did
same,
this?
the same, it's the same thing.
Ah, fabulous. All right, I'm adding her to the back of the line.
Danny, what do they happen to me?
You are now incapacitated
Stupid.
until the end of your turn, and then you're fine again. La la la. But yeah, basically this stench rolls into all of your bodies. The stench of all the rotting corpses, the smell of the plant itself is just rancid. It's awful and it's terrible. And Bubo, it hits you so hard, you're just gagging and breathing and trying to hold it together, and it's just, you can't do anything until you adjust to this scent. Hooray. That is... No, that's just a thing. What else we got? Alright, now, because you can't move... What's that?
Was that the one near Paragon?
There's a different one that went up top.
Yeah, so the one that's near Paragon is still on the ground. This is like the one in the back. So there were 3 of these plants blocking the entrance. This is the furthest away, and it's just crawled its way up to the top. So it's still blocking the path, and it's dropped the zombie on the floor, and now it's about to whip out some tentacly goodness with its vines.
Excuse me a little while I whip this out.
It's a me, Bondo. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. That is la 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 la. Well, if you're incapacitated, I think it just hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That's going to be.
thank you, Valen.
Thank you.
Andre actually only fails on a strength or dexterity check. That's the only conditions that he fails automatically at.
Okay. Sweet. Got it. Okay. In that case, this misses you, Bubo. So you see, even though you can't really move or control your body, you see a vine just like whip right in front of your face, miss, and recoil back into the main body mass. Andre, you're up.
Am I still?
You're unconscious? You are
Well, I'm held,
held.
right?
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Incapacitated.
Oh, no, you succeeded.
But
Bubo failed.
right, but I'm still under the condition that Nitsage put me under.
Oh, right. That's where
you
I was
can-
confused. Sorry about that.
Try and get out of it. You know, you have
Is that a wisdom save again, or?
Well, yeah, 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm gonna let you go anyway, but if you.
Well, that's let's see. Wisdom save. 19. I rolled an 11.
11.
Yeah. You're out.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right. Wait.
I think you got up like this.
Is that? Do I make the wisdom save on the end or the start of my turn?
It would be the end. But
All right, so
Okay.
I'm free.
So you're now up, and now you're seeing all this wacky plant bullshit. All right.
That's what I'm calling it.
It's now the king's turn.
Oh.
Starheart, you won't feel this because you're current. Actually, you might. I'm going to say this is what wakes you up.
Okay,
so
because I was going to say when it got to my turn, I would like to go into my dream world and describe what's happening.
Okay. We're about to wake up. All right. So he silently and with very little motion, he kind of just twitches his fingers, and his golem springs to life again. And Starheart, you get kind of like you slide off of his back and kind of hit the ground, the mushy, bloody ground.
Ew.
And you wake up in this sort of blood mud puddle of this particular area, and the golem reforms itself vertically into that humanoid form again, and its arms kind of go like looking almost like wooden knives, but made out of clay, these sharpened edges, and it starts to sprint toward the one that's in the plant that's in front of Paragon.
Question: am I out of it enough to? Or I'll ask when it's my turn. That might be
Okay.
better.
Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. The
geez.
golem has not, I guess, had not completely. It started moving before it was able to get its way back into its normal form, or maybe something is wrong. You see the violet flame inside of this golem flickering in a strange way you hadn't seen any of the others do before. And it sort of trips and stumbles as it runs up to the plant, and it slides and catches itself on its arms. It doesn't fall, but it sort of leaves itself open. It's now Stews' turn. Stews is going to... Stews. Yes, I remember now, Stews. Stews was the one that kept Nitsage alive with all the food and all that good stuff back when they were in prison. Right, I'm gonna go and... Well, I just want out of here. And he's just boom, 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 boom. But he instead starts attacking the zombie that's on the floor, the one that just landed, because he sees that as the easiest target, because he's not particularly strong, nor does he have any weapons. And that even does not hit. So he's trying to kick the zombie, but it's slowly crawling up fast enough that nothing happens. Boop. Boobo.
Yep.
So you're incapacitated until the
Can't do
end of
anything.
this turn. Yeah. Yep. And then on to Nitsage.
Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at the greenery, or is it like a circular kind of big room? Is it going to outside? Like, what are we looking at right now?
I will draw it for you.
And then what's past this area that we see? You said we see a little sunlight, but what does that look like?
Let me draw it. So you guys are all foobity, foobity, foo. Foobity, foobity, foo. You guys, big plant, big upside down plant, Zombo.
Why is that so funny to me?
How high up is that ceiling that plant is on?
It's only about 15 feet high. So this is kind of a tunnel. This is going to be super bad as far as my drawings go. Not that. Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna look like garlic. Your enemy looks like garlic in this picture, just for the sake of time.
Copy garlic.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh wait. NDI.
got that.
God.
Technology.
Stuff and things and stuff and things.
Stuff.
NDI.
Things.
Don't look at this stuff. Now look at this stuff.
All right.
Okay, so this looks like nothing right now. Let me break it down for you. So
No,
this
it
is
definitely looks like 2 cloves of garlic.
right. Good. So these are the two in front of you. This is Paragon. This is the zombie that's on Paragon. This is the zombie that just got dropped by the garlic from the ceiling. This is the end of the tunnel. This is where you're seeing the sunlight coming out of.
Okay.
And then this is kind of everybody right now. We're all just out here.
We couldn't just run around these things, huh?
No, their bulk is taking up the majority of this tunnel, which is why you have to get past them to get to that opening.
Tiny Toes.
Is Andre super negatively affected by the garlic?
That's okay.
It's not actually garlic.
It's not garlic. It just looks like shut up, it's garlic. Whatever. It's a bad mean monster.
Okay, I like to. I look around. I see this thing, and I look at Andre about to take his paralysis off because we need all hands on deck. I see. Oh, he's awake. Okay, hi, welcome. And then I cast. I will cast. We don't have time for this. We need to get the king back, right?
It's a weird spell.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Holding on to Aura's shoulder because I'm weak as shit. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire, basically going across the middle of the two monsters, behind Tiny Toes, or I guess in front of Tiny Toes, I should say.
Okay, so getting between him and those two plants.
Going across. I want it to go straight perpendicular across the two.
So it's literally in between Paragon and the monsters.
It's going through the monsters, basically.
Yeah, because they're
Okay.
big enough.
So they'll get attacks of opportunity if you do that. But yeah.
Why will they get attacks of opportunity?
Are you not? Wait, sorry.
He's throwing
what's
a
on-
wall of fire.
A wall of fire. I thought you.
Wall of fire.
Sorry. Doing the thing.
We're drawing aim.
So
angry
I'm
orange squiggly line
from
through the
120 feet, so from wall to wall, going across the monsters, but in front of Tiny Toes. Yes?
Yes, I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
So Tiny Toes is on the safe side.
Yep.
Fire going toward the.
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Okay.
Stupid plants.
Alright, so that's going to be the first one, made a 19.
Son of a bitch.
Second one definitely failed.
Okay, so that's 7d8. Give me a second.
Any more d8s?
Nope, I got him. Somewhere out there. Beneath the
blue moonlight.
Thank you.
Some white stinking eyes. And love you
Mid-stage math.
tonight. Danny, sing with me. Somewhere
I don't know this
You
song.
started
I actually
it.
famously
really?
don't
You
know this song. I had to sing it during a show and I forgot the lyrics halfway through.
Not that much. So it's 36 points of damage to the one who didn't save, and the one who did save, half of 36.
Okay.
Math.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I can't get a 1. I only rolled 1. Hold on.
No,
Okay.
So 2 more points.
Sorry. So
38 points.
the 38
Okay.
point. Well,
Where's
it's
the math theme song?
We're not there
Wait.
yet.
This sounds kind of mathy.
Minimal math. Minimal math.
And then bonus action. I'd like to. Oh, I don't think I have any bonus actions. I don't.
Oh no.
Okay.
And then I'm putting the fire on the other side. The safe zone is on the front of.
Away from everybody.
Away from.
Toward
Yes.
the plants.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Wait, so the danger zone is running toward us?
No.
No, away from you guys, toward the plants and toward the exit.
That's correct.
Yeah, so you're basically in a tunnel that is facing straight out. The exit is above you to the far right at the top of the tunnel. And then, one plant is upside down, not affected by this. The 2 plants, one took half damage, one took full damage, and they're in front of you, and in front of them is that wall of fire. In front of the wall of fire is Paragon and the zombie, and the other zombie is still behind the fire on the other side, underneath the plant in the back.
Do your damage and let's get out of here.
All right. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, doo, doo. Starheart, it is your turn. You have woken up in a puddle of muddy blood.
1, ew. 2, am I with it enough to recognize that I am awake and that I'm not still dreaming?
Yeah,
Would
I
you
would say so. Yeah, the cold mud is it's it's a splash of thick water to the face.
So gross. Okay, so I get up and look around me, and seeing that everyone is imperiled and that there's these plant thingies barring our way. No, you know what? Actually, first thing I would do is I would try to locate the king. Do I see the king?
Yeah. He's not too far from you, actually. He's just next to you, in front of you.
Okay, so he's just in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the king, and I'm going to cast Bless.
Mhm.
And then who else is near me?
The majority of the party has not moved
Okay.
forward yet. Paragon is the furthest away from everybody.
But everyone else is within close-ish proximity-ish.
I would say so. I don't think anybody's
Cool.
charged forward yet.
So I'm going to bless the king, and then I'm going to bless Aura and Bubo. Wait, do I see Nitsage?
You should.
Yeah, he's leaning on it.
Everybody's there.
Okay, because this is the first time that Starheart's seen Nitsage.
That's right.
So she's probably just stunned. I'm remembering because she doesn't know he's back. Diva does. So if I can change that to, I'm going to cast Blessing on Nitsage, the king, and Aura because she's holding up Nitsage. So
Nuts.
whenever
to
you guys,
Boobo.
sorry, Bubo. Whenever you guys make an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a D4.
Copy that.
Good.
Sorry,
I don't need
sorry.
an extra D4.
Sorry, you little boobs. Okay. And that's all I can do. I can't even do my friggin' tankard.
You suddenly hear a metallic whistle. This squelch, 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 squelch. The sound of like rubber boots in this thick mud. You see the shadow of a stop sign from a distant torch, kind of cast its shadow everybody, and you just hear, "You're not supposed to go that way. You didn't hit the buttons right. I'm line leader Mitchie." This is what she sounds like for me for some reason.
You're right.
Everybody, if you could please get organized, that would be wonderful. So please, everybody listen to me and I'll get you out of here in a jiffy. She's Morty, apparently. Ooh, look at that. We're in a cave now.
That's nice.
That's nice. So she's going to march up to the front of the party, right up to where Paragon is struggling with his undead brother. And she's gonna bap that zombie across the face with the stop sign. And it does nothing. You just hear boom, and and that's it. It's now Jarrett's turn. He just says, feels personal, to be honest. And then so Jarrett, he's been sitting sort of quietly since he saw the plants, and he's once again he's holding his pouch, his what the fuck is it called? A bottle. It's a leather bottle of water.
Canteen?
Yeah, but the squishy kind.
Thermos?
Fuck it. I don't know. Yeah, yes, but the floppy kind. Yes, a water skin. Thank you. Yeah. It's driving me crazy. All right. So yeah, thank you everyone. Yes, so he pulls out his water skin, and this time he's able to focus, and you see the liquid silver go back into his hand. His lance has reformed itself, and he's going to go charge forward, and he's going to try and stab that zombie. So he runs up next to line leader Michi to attack this zombie. Deenie, 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 boom. Awesome! He does something useful. He's been missing so horribly the last couple of weeks, and he did some good. Actually, so poor Paragon is just, he's looking at his brother. He's horrified. He's saddened. It's all this information. He's just learned that his brother is dead, and now he's just as quickly learned that his brother is a zombie. He's trying, holding him at obviously face distance so it doesn't bite. He doesn't bite him. And as he's doing that, you just see this silvery lance just up one side of the jaw, rip through, and he yanks the mandible off. So that it can't bite Paragon. And the zombie's not looking too hot after that because he cut through a lot of the body on the way back down as well. And then we're back up to the top with Captain Aura Stone, who is currently blessed.
Okay, cool. Don't hold your action. It's dumb.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Do you want to do the thing?
No, it's okay.
You sure? You can, because I didn't let you do it, so you should do it.
It's okay. My trigger didn't happen. The plant didn't move. It's okay. I'll just kill it now. So I have to fix my hand. I'm supporting the pigeon the other, so I'm gonna get over to the plant that was in front. Okay. All right, fine then. Free action. I'll take out I think I still have the clay sword, the clay cutlass. So I'll take that out. Double wielding and do some attacks. Just me and the bulbous plant. Is there anybody within 5 feet of us?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, Paragon should be right there. He's right next to the plant.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's paying attention. Jarrett's right there, too.
Okay, 24 to hit on the first attack. 24 to hit on the second attack.
Yes.
Bursting Blade is a 22. And then bonus action with the clay sword is... I don't know what to add for that one.
But plus 2, probably?
Plus
or wait,
2?
I don't know. What's normal?
Well, it's usually Dex plus whatever.
Yeah, okay. So Dex plus... Let's make it 4, I guess, because they're supposed to be pretty badass weapons.
So 12 plus 9 is a 23 to hit. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
It was all hit.
Okay, cool. Rolling all the damage.
Haley's rolling in her wormwood dice box. Thank you, Wormwood, for your generous sponsorship. As you can see, we all have our wormwood gaming utensils.
I'm still waiting for mine.
I should.
And what's the damage on the clay sword again?
It's like 1d12 plus something, maybe?
36?
What did I say before?
Plus 5?
Well, it's okay. It was a bonus, so I wouldn't use the plus on it. So I'll just use the d12.
All right. Great. Also, for those of you curious, while she maths it up, we will be doing pre-orders for Felted Friend Dice. We got the go-ahead. We figured out how we're doing it. So there will be certain costs for shipping and all that stuff. So we're figuring out costs. We're figuring out how to apply that to our store for pre-orders so that basically what we have to do is get everybody's orders in all at once. So there will be a very strict cutoff date. And then we will do one bulk order, have that out, and that will all get shipped to everybody as they need it. And the way we're going to do it is the dice as they currently exist. So the orange Brian set, the blue chunk set, the green cucumber set, and the purple willow set. But also, you'll be able to get either a set of all the D20s or the D20s individually. We wanted to give you guys those options. And if that goes well, then we can make some more with them. Do some other cool stuff. She's got math.
55 points of damage.
Yikes!
And if it matters, 10, 12 of that is holy Saulite sword damage.
Holy Saulite sword damage.
Whoa! What's the plant? Yeah. It doesn't do much else, but you do hear like a sizzle from inside the buds.
Sizzle buds.
The buds.
Sizzle bud.
Hooray, hooray! Alright, on to Paragon! Paragon sort of wakes up, comes to his senses. He pulls out his own lance, and he's going to do a thing. Sweet. My brother, I'm so sorry that I have failed you. He holds his lance and it immediately lights up with this radiant light, and he just takes 2 steps back, shoves his brother to the ground, and let's see how he does.
Does he get advantage since it's on the ground?
He should. Beanie, 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 Nice.
I feel like you're going through 5 different theme songs, and I was tracking them, and then I stopped.
That's my brain. So yeah, he gets one, and yeah, it burns a hole into this corpse. This radiant light just. He pulls it out, and then he's going to do the thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no! Oh no! Lost it. No. Well, he's gonna do it again. Oh, wait a minute.
Do it again.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh god, no, that's not what I want. I'm sorry. I have to do homework, and I should have done it earlier. Apologies.
While Danny rolls for damage.
Yay!
Obviously, we're on our partner push, and speaking of Wormwood games and level up dice and all that stuff, we can give you guys a lot more giveaways if we have partners. So please go and tell your friends, your mother, your dogs.
We're the kings of subtlety here.
You said you didn't care.
No, I don't.
We also have a giveaway in-house tonight. I don't know if Danny wants to set a certain trigger for that. Or at least we should have a giveaway for tonight.
Oh, we should! That's right
Or
here.
I bought one for each week of February.
Oh, good.
Aww. Hey, we're at 69 viewers.
Hey.
I saw it. I had to call it out.
So tonight, we'll be giving away, if we hit our $300 goal, we should be giving away, viewers, sorry, 100 viewer goal. We will be giving away Sweet Fig Farmhouse, a beautiful, wonderful smelling candle from Cantrip Candles, who just finally opened their physical shop today. They cut the ribbon today.
Did they really?
They did. So if you're in the LA area, please go support Cantrip Candles. They're the best. They're super cool. Very exciting, and it looks great. Also, we'll be giving away 11sies. Which is a little Hobbit tea from Geeky Teas, which is another great location over in LA. Go give them support as well. They're just fantastic. And thank y'all. 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, supper. He knows about them.
It says 11sies. I think it has like a description of 11 from Stranger Things on there.
Well, because it's like
It
she's
does.
holding Echoes because she's 11 and 11
Yes.
is
So
waffles.
there's a 2 reference.
Two
section.
reference, but then also 11.
And 11. Oh, 11sies. Yes, it is a picture. There's a drawing of 11, and then there's a paraphrased quote from what's his name? The chief, the sheriff, the guy. So it says, "Mornings are for tea and contemplation." Hopper, thank you.
Hopper.
Oh, Hopper. Oh, Hopper.
Anywho.
What happened to Yiki?
So he strikes again with his lance, and this time Yeet scrambles to his feet and starts to run as far away as he can get from Paragon, directly into the wall of fire. And there he burns to a crisp, and Paragon flips his lance around, slams it on the ground in front of him. May you be at peace, brother! And then he raises it up again to fight. Yeet is consumed.
Yeeted.
Paragon.
That Zombo dead. It is now the closest plant's turn, and it's going to move away from the fire. It's going to back up towards its brother that's kind of on the ceiling. And then it is going to... You can see this through the licking flames. One of the flowers opens up for a second. You see another corpse just kind of sloshing around in there. It's more decomposed than the other one. But then immediately the petals close around it, and it's just this horrible, like, sound. And almost immediately, it looks like it's gained more vines, and the vines that were burned looked a little more renewed. And it does a little bit, it looks a little bit healthier than it was a second ago as it consumes one of the corpses within one of the flowers. So it regains some stuff.
Danny, I have a question. These things are they big enough to where, like, how far did that thing move back?
It moved about 10 feet back and 10 feet up, the first one. And it was already pretty far back to begin with. Was that your question?
Yeah, I guess I was hoping to see, because they looked really massive on the paper. I was hoping to see, like, even if they moved, they'd still be kind of in it, because the wall's a 10-foot width.
Yeah, so this one moved 20 feet.
No, it's a 1 foot width. It's a 1 foot width, and everything 10 feet back from it is in danger zone.
Got it. Yeah, so it moves 20 feet back. It has a speed advantage.
Right.
It does.
So it's retreating toward the doorway.
Yeah, toward the back of the tunnel. So it's basically dead-ending itself because it won't be able to fit through that little pocket of sunlight. So there's one on the ceiling all the way in the back, and then now this one is almost all the way to the back, and the third one is still up close. And now it is Andre's turn.
Oh. All right. First action, I walk on the ceiling.
All right. You can do that too, huh?
Uh-huh. Vampire.
I'm a vampire.
You see Paragon, like, you look down for a second, and you see Paragon, having just burned his undead brother, look at you with, like, these almost dead eyes, just...
And I will recklessly go charging at the one on the ceiling, because I feel very...
Reckless.
Yeah. Very bold right now. Let's see. I will cast a guiding bolt at the creature.
Yes.
That will be... a 10. I'm gonna reroll that.
Hey. While he's re-rolling. So again, these are all the ways that you can interact with the show over on this side. If you want further descriptions, kind of watch the loop down at the bottom. But if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask us. Hooray! We're up to 80. Thank you, everybody. We're close.
Hold the
Stick
line.
around.
That's much better. 23.
23. And which one are you attacking? The
The one on the ceiling in front of me.
one on the ceiling. Oh, you went that far. Okay, so you're at the back of the tunnel.
So the one on the ceiling was back further in the tunnel, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
But he's
well, I didn't have
guiding
to...
bolt.
I can shoot it at 120 feet, so...
100.
Right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. So it takes 15 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and then I will.
You're in a Batman has an interesting question. Andre, what is your ceiling walking style? Are you on all fours crawling or just standing straight down from the ceiling?
Straight down.
This is like like that scene with the Van Helsing with Dracula.
Yep.
I love that movie more than I have any right to. It's so fun.
You're not wrong. It's a fun movie.
It's a movie.
I mean,
Of
Hugh Jackman
sorts.
and Kate Beckinsale are freaking gorgeous in there. So.
And like the
I mean,
effects
they're
are
gorgeous
great.
in
The
anything,
stunts
yeah.
are cool too. Like they literally just fucking walk them up those ceilings. They did the thing.
And then I will shoot my crossbow at him.
Yeah, okay.
15 to hit.
That will hit.
Sweet. Another 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. It is now its turn. It is going to attack you directly.
Me?
Yes.
I'm really far away.
And in between fire, right?
Yep.
Oh, I see. You're upside down. You didn't run up to it. You shot at it. Nibba man. Nibba man. Nobody's on that side
There's
of the
a
fire.
wall of fire there.
That's a good point. So it is also going to digest one of its bodies, and it's going to regain some health. But don't worry, they only have a limited number of bodies on each one. Oh boy. Cool. All right, down to the other corpse flower. So the one that scooted all the way back, away from the flames, that did the thing before. It's now going to spit out. Let's see how many times it can do it. Okay, just once. So it's going to spit out another zombie, just real quickly, just bloop. But it's on the other side of the fire, so it's not going to do anything. And on to the king, who again is not fighting himself, but he is fighting with his golem. So he again just makes some very subtle shifts in his body. You can see his eyes closing, he's thinking, he's seeing through the eyes of his golem. And he just charges directly through the flame, unscathed. And it runs to the, not to the far back one on the ceiling, because it can't hit it, but it darts left to the one that's weakened, the one that just digested that other body. And it's going to attack. Crit and hit. So let's get this damage here.
Oh, that'll be some damage there.
Yeah, so you see through the flames, you see those blades of the golem's arms just hacking off tentacles, and they just fall lifeless to the ground. And then it goes on to Stews. Stews now. Stews can't do much because he's not armed, but he's going to go up to the edge of the fire to the point where it doesn't hurt him, and he's just going to kind of wait for an opportunity. Bubo, you are no longer incapacitated, so you may take your turn.
Yeah, I want to do something fun. I would like to take my staff, and you know how I normally touch the ground and vines will sprout up to entangle somebody? Mm-hmm. The goal here is I would like to touch the ground and then have the ground open up underneath one of the plants and have the vines try to drag the plant underground.
Okay. What's that message?
Danny, I think one of those plants is still halfway in, halfway out of the fire wall.
Is it the one that
It is! It does need to take damage. It's the one that just ate a body. It did not move away. Good call.
So it takes 38 points of damage.
Good.
Maybe it enters auto.
He's still there. He's
Yep.
if you end your turn there.
38 points of fire done.
Ouchie. That's what I get. Alright, sorry. Boo-boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I re-explain what I want to do?
Yes. So you're gonna open up a hole and hope one of them falls in.
I want to use the vines to like drag it underground instead of like entangling it at the surface. The vines that normally sprout ground, I want to drag down. I want to see if that works.
Vines against it.
Vines versus
Ooh.
Do.
All right, so thank you for that.
everyone.
Blessings
Thank
for
you.
Thank you very much.
The blessing.
I love the blessing. Yeah.
They're trying to get us to a monster job.
So that's a 25 to hit with the staff for that.
25 hit. Okay, that'll hit. And I'm gonna
We are
say
at the monster drop. Yeah.
for it to try to fight it, because it is also vines, it's gonna kind of be like a contested thing. So I'm gonna have it roll a little thingy thing. And it failed. So yeah, the one that is currently still being burned, you open up a hole underneath it and you just hold it in the flames. And it can't get away. It won't be able to. It'll be able to make a strength saving throw on its next turn if it survives that one. So it is currently bound to the ground.
Good teamwork there, pal.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I want to do.
On to Nitsage.
I am going to. So my concentration is on that firewall right now, especially now that it's got tangled up in there. I'm going to go and you know what? I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna stay down and just kind of take everything in right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Starheart, you're up.
Okay, so I feel still completely discombobulated with everything happening, seeing that Nitsage is okay. Does he look injured to me?
I mean, yeah, he looks beat,
Obvious. Okay.
literally and figuratively. He's been through it.
So I know, seeing that the king is good, and the king, is he also just like beat up to high heck? He's
He looks
okay.
fine. You did a great job.
Revived. He's fine.
Yeah,
So he's back. So I'm gonna run to Nitsage. And it's not much, but I'm going to just touch like his the top of his hand and cast Cure Wounds on
And
Nitsage.
it kind of startles me that she's right there, and there's a moment of me kind of just looking at her, and like, there's like a 1,000-yard stare almost, you know. But I just give a little thank you.
And Starheart doesn't. She can't articulate words whatsoever. It's 8 points of healing. I only have level 1. Sorry.
I'll take it.
And then she's gonna take she's gonna grab her blunderbuss and then just stand in front of Nitsage and hold it like this. Like, kind of, if you want to get him, you're gonna have to come through me, sort of thing. That's my...
That's
Okay.
my.
Why isn't my blunderbuss under my actions? Why are you not showing me? Where would you
Did you
have gone to?
equip it? It's in your equipment.
Anywho. So you're, raid! Holy crap! Level up! TTV!
Hello!
Thank you everybody for the raid. Thanks for joining us. La 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 la. If you could, please, click that link if you're gonna stick around. It'll help us out a lot. We're actually in the middle of a partner push this month, so we'd really appreciate it. Stick around. We're playing some D&D. We're currently in the middle of a fight with some giant man-eating plants. So please hang out and enjoy. Naked Sasquatch, thank you for the follow. How can you tell? Jakey Boy Arts, thank you for the follow. I recognize that name. I think I follow you. I think I do. Welcome. Cloud Hunter, thank you for the follow as well. I can see my feet, he says. Thank you, Draco Win 1066. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for Giant Man Eating Plants. Marlboros. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Whoa!
all for
Holy
the
crap!
follows.
Thank you everybody for the follows. Look at that! Look at that! Welcome everybody.
So many follows. Thanks, everybody.
Yay! Much appreciated.
Much.
Bad Chili, how's it going, buddy? All right, welcome everyone back to the game. So you have something to watch. So Michi, this is a tipped character for those of you who are just joining us. Medusa is my girlfriend. Thank you for the follow. He was here. No ceilings! No ceilings! No running on the ceiling! Come down right now! She's gesturing at you, Andre, and the plant. No ceilings! Get down right now! And she throws her stop sign at you, Andre, because you're the closest person. Oh! Bless my blood kit says, I'd like to say, but I got a mud for the hubby. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. What's your AC again, Andre?
17.
Huh?
17.
17. Lovely. You're only taking 3 bludgeoning damage as a stop sign just while you're there shooting at a plant. And just dong! Falls to the ground.
Killer. We've killed more people for less.
That's true, and I'm a vampire right now.
He says, I hate this so fucking much. Let Ryan do it. Fabulous. That's Michi's turn. Jarrett Valmir has got his mojo back. He is going to... He's going to do a thing. I'm going to see if this works. So he's going to fling his liquid lance through the fire at the plant that is currently in the ground, the one that can't move. And yes. Cool. So it goes straight through the flames, hits that plant. Plant kind of squeals. It drops one of the sloppy bodies. It's not this wasn't an intentional drop. He's lanced one of the flowers, so the petals open, so it's out of control. Now it's just a gross, half-digested body, not a zombie. So
You saw we got
lost
to the
one of its supply.
monster drop, right?
What's that?
You saw that we got to the monster drop.
Oh, I did now.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, I'm excited. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's talk about moofs.
There's a lot of moving going on in there.
A lot of moving going on. Right. And now he's going to try. So as it destroys the flower, the lance once again returns to its sort of liquid state and just plops on the ground. And I'm going to see if he can recover it through the flames. See how good he's doing. Yes! All right. So it's like very T-1000. He like reaches out his hand and just like
get out of my head. Get out of my head.
reforms in his hand. Hooray! So he's got a fun new way to use his toy. Back up to Aura.
Hey, it's me again. I'm gonna hit the one that's, I guess, tied up in front of me in the vines. Entangled in the vines?
Ooh.
Yeah.
The one that's been in front of me. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. I'm gonna keep hitting him.
Aura the horror.
Aura the horror. Okay. First attack is 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Second attack is 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Bursting Blade is a 24. And then the clay cutlass is what did I say? 5 plus 9. 27 to hit. Okay, I'm gonna murder this plant now. I'm gonna murder the plant now. Okay now. Oh, I guess I should have asked this if I would have had advantage on those attacks because the plant is being held by the vines, right?
Yeah.
You sure do. Getting those crit opportunities.
Might as well.
Oops.
No, but it was worth a try.
Yeah.
But I get sneak attack, so that was another reason I asked.
This murder roll is brought to you by.
Yay! So hopefully you can see all those details. Medusa is my girlfriend. This is the part in every round where we just sit around and twiddle our thumbs while Aura delivers a nuclear bomb amount of damage.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
I'm trying to add my blunderbuss
Yes.
onto my page, and I removed it so I could re-add it, and it's still not showing up. And then I refreshed. In my equipment, I have one in my equipment, right?
And click
It's-
wield.
Yep.
It doesn't let me click wield. I click edit.
Yeah.
There's no wield.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
some
be
of
in
those
the edit
ones-
window. It would be once it's added, you would go to your list of
Add
inventory equipment, and then there should be a
items.
wheel button.
Inventory. Oh.
We've
Well,
got
it doesn't show.
We've got a sum. We've got a sum, everybody.
Aha.
78 points of damage.
Holy hell! Please describe what happens to this poor corpse devouring plant.
Oh yeah, so I'm just like carving into the big like garlic bulb of it and just like hacking away. And I don't know if there's a person in this one, but if there's a person, it just kind of like slides out and maybe it's sliced up a little bit. And so there's just like big plant chunks everywhere.
Yes.
Is it like a salad? That's basically plant chunks, right?
Yeah, but like when you cut like a fresh plant, it's that either just that sort of like clear, clean thing, and just like it's very watery, like a succulent kind of when you slice through it. But instead of that clean, clear, it's just this muddy, reddish brown gunk as all the pieces fall apart.
I'll have you guys help me later with the equipping.
Hooray! So that's one down. 2 to go. And a boss monster that hasn't dropped yet. Thank you, chat.
The moose.
Paragon's turn. Paragon is going to... He's not strong enough.
I had
was gonna say he's
balsamic dressing on my salad today.
proud of you.
That was someone to the chat, not specifically you. Sorry. I realized
I was
that
like,
was
all right. Fabulous. Okay, so
Anyway.
he is going to do stream elements. Please fix me. All right, so Paragon is going to. Fuck, he's got not a lot to do. He's also going to kind of follow suit with Jarrett because he's not going to try and walk through those flames. He's not strong enough right now. He's going to try and charge up his lance and chuck it at the next plant that's a little bit further back, so it's going to be harder for him to hit. But he does it because their AC is shit, and he does it. So he's going to hit the one that's still on the ground. He didn't aim for the ceiling.
Gonna hit shit.
And hit. Yeah, so his lance is now sticking out of one of those plants, and that radiant light is kind of like starting to wilt the flowers at the top. On to... Let's see. So this one is the ceiling one. Yes, ceiling one. I need to number them. 1, dead, 3. So the ceiling one...
2, 3.
Yeah, dude. It's just gonna eat another thing. Ceiling one is just gonna eat another corpse and gain some hit points back. Hooray, hooray. Andre,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I will shoot another guiding bolt at it. I don't think has anyone else tried to hit that guy yet?
The far one? Yes, somebody got a few hits on him. This one's been hit 3 times.
All right.
But it's also been healing since it's been on the other side of the fire.
Fair enough. Right. Casting guiding bolt. 24 to hit. That'll be 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then another crossbow at it. 20 to hit with that.
That
A
was it.
further 8 points of piercing damage.
All that eating bodies for nothing.
Hee hee hee.
All right. Boop, boop. It is now Weird Flower's turn. So this is the one that's still on the ground. It's also going to follow suit, and it's going to eat. It's going to, you see one of the another body just get swallowed down by this plant. It's going to gain some points. And now's where I think I'll introduce the monster, but I'll put it at the bottom.
Wonderful.
So Bubo, you sense this first as it begins to happen. So where your vines came out, you suddenly, like, you're still sort of mentally connected to these vines. You were guiding them as they were holding down the other thing. And then suddenly you feel them being just ripped from the ground underneath to make way for something coming up. And you just see this massive beetle crawl up with, like, it's kind of like a Goliath beetle. So it's got like a big horn, like super thick armor, this very solid carapace. It's got several eyes, more than it should have. And it is almost as wide as the tunnel. So it's about half the width of the tunnel coming out the center. And it's got the dead holy vines that you pulled up. It's kind of all over its place. The little mandibles just grinding up what's left of them.
What was that in?
Where exactly?
No, it was not. It was nothing.
Okay.
Huh?
It was nothing. God, I've learned. Is there such thing as reverse ASMR? Because I have that with nearly everything. It's just like.
Yeah.
Where exactly did it come up?
It came out of the hull, so yes, it's going to take damage, but it's going to take a little bit less because of its beautiful armor. Yeah.
The hole.
I think it has to still make a saving throw.
Hey, welcome back, the old timer. Thank you for the cheers. Woo. Oh gosh, yeah. So it super fails. Tell me this is damage.
38, still 38.
All right. Ouch. Cool. Oh, there you go. Amber's got the answer because she's got it. It makes her one of our people.
Hey, right?
Thank you, Amber. It's that. I think I have that.
It's weird because I have both. Like, there are sounds and situations where those sorts of noises put me at ease, but in other situations it makes me absolutely want to strangle somebody. And it's totally,
It's the things that you and Andrew do with the sounds that, like.
Thank you. Wow, thank you for that, Jordy. Just Starheart, after absorbing your sister, you didn't really think of repercussions from doing that. You hear her whispering a variety of things, especially after resurrecting the king. She was able to possess your body temporarily, unbeknownst to your friends.
Okay, first, thank you, Jordy, for remembering, because I've remembered she's in there, the Dark Starheart. So I'm glad that this will bring her to the forefront. Oh, that's trippy.
Jordy?
Oh, maybe I am going to have to go see the White Waters of Luaduin at some point and be like, hi, I'm possessed. Have fun.
What's it called when a star implodes with like a supernova?
Darks.
Like a
Black hole?
supernova heart. Like, because she's like anti-star heart.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so sorry, that monster arrives, takes its damage, and now it's the king's turn.
A supernova?
So the king gestures again for his golem to start slicing, and it doesn't react quite right. It starts to like it's raising its arm as if it means to attack, but the connection is beginning to weaken, and the purple, the violet light exiting its eyes and its chest are starting to flicker out and wane a little bit. But it will try and make an attack. We'll see how it goes. That's a hit, actually, magically. Cool. Let me get that real quick. La, 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 la. Not too shabby. Slashing at the other one. So the one on the ground takes some damage. But again, even as it finishes its attack, it takes a minute to like bring back in its arm. Stew's turn. He takes a seat. There's nothing for him to do. He has no weapons and he's not gonna go into the fire, but he's just kind of like, oh, okay. he's just like staring at the exit. He's just looking at it in the corner, just hoping, crossing his fingers. Bubo, it's your turn.
Excellent. I'd like to resummon those vines and try to grab a hold of the legs of the beetle that just came out from that hole.
Okay.
See if they can kind of like resurface and now they'll do their holding trick.
Okay.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
Oh, jeez. Well, thankfully, this thing is covered in armor, so that's not enough. This thing is all armor, baby.
Like that slippery armor too.
Yeah.
Slippery armor, yeah.
It's got like the sort of like patina on the armor is like the underside of a Japanese beetle. It's just got that rainbow sheen and it's super thick. This thing is like you could build like a covered caravan or a house out of this thing's chassis if you killed it.
Hold on. Let me add a blessing to it.
Oh!
You got it.
It's you!
I got them. Damn it. Only one. 20.
That's actually enough.
Good enough.
Damn it! So the sort of like holy vines like they flap around for D&D 214 dice. Thank you very much for the follow. If y'all like dice, check these out. And the other thing. There you go.
Yes.
Is that it? Is it NF? What is the one for that one? Help.
Norse.
Norse. Thank you.
Nailed
Anyway, if you'd like to help support us, but also get yourself cool stuff, follow those links, you do those codes, do the thing. Yes, please. All right, so yeah, so they initially kind of they're like gripping, they're sliding, they're doing all this stuff, and eventually, because it is sort of a Goliath type beetle, at all the joints, there's this little sort of like uptick and a hook, and the vines finally catch on those and start pulling the knees down to the ground, so it's not moving very much. It is a little bit trapped. A moment.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Sure you are, man.
Batman, stop trying to make a move happen.
Nitsage, it's your turn.
I'm looking at Starheart. Said thank you, and I want to get up and go to Stu and say, stay behind us, stay alive, because you helped me stay alive. I'm gonna
You got it, Nitsage.
take down the wall of fire, so everyone can get closer to these other plants that are behind it, and I'm going to cast Ring of Fire on the ceiling around the plant that's in the back of the tunnel.
Ring of fire.
Nice.
So I'll cast that at 4th level. So dexterity saving throw of 16, please.
Come on, buddy. Shit. That's an 11.
Ah.
11. Saddle.
Oh, there's my rest of them. Oh, look, that's what the ones I was looking for.
Those are
Stupid.
the dice you're looking for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 21 points of fire damage, and it's the dangerous part is inside the circle, obviously.
Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. Not kill it, but yeah, that's smart. It's fucked. I don't have a lot of options. Well, yeah, man, I have an option.
No.
Cool. All right. Starheart, you're up.
My turn.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
What?
It's your turn.
Okay. So I'm in front of Nitsage, and
You're behind me now.
I'm behind Nitsage. I go back in front of him. Just because I'm very much like, no, I protect.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
Attack.
attack. Yeah, I do that. So I do that, and then I use my stupid thing. Won't let me have the places and the places I want them. I'm going to. Oh, did my gun shoot radiant damage? Do you remember what kind of damage it did?
Blunderblush did
Yeah.
not. It just had a repeater and an ability to like reload itself quickly.
Have I recognized that the plant takes damage, that it's more affected by radiant damage?
No. It. I would say if you were watching what Aura was doing, the sort of like budding zombies inside the flowers are affected by it, but the plants
Okay.
themselves take it as normal damage.
I'm going to shoot my blunder, if I can find the right. It's this one,
Blunder.
right? It is! I found it first try! Woohoo! Shut up, dear.
Yeah.
9. That's not very much. 9 damage of the variety you choose. Because I don't know.
Okay. You're shooting the one on the ground, correct?
Yeah, there's only one there. Isn't there?
There's one on the ground, there's one on the center.
Sorry, I thought but the other one we destroyed.
Yes.
Yes, okay, there we go. Yeah, the one on the ground.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah, because I can't really, can't
Did you
do
roll a
anything
hit?
else.
Was that your roll to hit?
Oh yeah, did you roll
Oh.
damage? Or-
That was damage.
Yeah,
So let me roll to hit.
Yes, please.
Let me do that first.
All right.
Just hit.
You got it.
Damage.
Natural 1.
Well, nope.
Reroll.
You have to reroll.
You do have rerolls.
Yeah, you have 2 of them.
Right.
Okay.
The damage
Yeah, for
count.
those of you just joining us,
Oh.
blessings are on one side, rerolls are on the other side. Blessings are a d6 roll to anything, and rerolls allow them to, reroll.
2. No, but I have plus. But what's my? No.
I don't know, buddy. I don't.
No,
have
it'd be
words.
4. It's 4.
Sucks. It's been so long, like you haven't cleaned your blunderblush, so as you fire, it's like, boom. It just rolls
I'd
out the
like
end.
to
and
think
falls.
it's because I'm overcome with emotion and
Right,
worry.
that affects combustion. Thank you very
It
much,
affects my
Lurkin Hermit.
hand.
Thank you, Lurkin Hermit, for the follow.
Boop, boop, ba-doo.
Yes, Rainbow is called the blunderblush because it is pink.
Yeah, it's my big pink gun.
Half ours, Hermit. Thank you for the follow. Thanks, Hermits.
Do we have two hermits?
Okay. Moving on. Oh, yeah. No fire on the ceiling! No fire on the ceiling, guys! No fire! No fire! No fires on the ceiling! She points to you, Nitsage, and she she throws her whistle at you. And she's gonna... Let me see. This is the dumbest thing I've ever rolled a 20 on in my life. Yay!
She's throwing a whistle.
And damage, I rolled 1. So you take 2 damage as a whistle just...
Actually, you need to disadvantage that roll because Aura put her cloak of displacement on me.
You're right.
Did.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Ryan,
Hey!
investigate. Investigate.
I don't care. It's fine.
We believe you,
It's
we
too
believe
much.
you.
It's too much time. No. It's
2 points.
No,
I think he's proud because Danny's never gotten
Confirm.
2 20s.
That's the last time.
It happens only on the dumb shit. So that's still just 2 damage.
Ow! What the?
Who throws a whistle?
Who throws a whistle?
She pulls out
Honestly.
another whistle and puts it around her neck and puts it in her mouth.
I just feel like she opens her coat and it's all whistles.
All right, so on to Jareth Valmir. So he's reset his lance and he's gonna throw it again. Damn it! This time he throws it and it's no good. Splashes on the ground and I'll see if he's able to recover it. He is not. So now it's just a puddle on the ground. Nope. He might be able to get it later. It is now the monster's turn. It's gonna make a strength check to see if it can get out of these vines real quick. Is there a specific breakout for that? I forget. Or is that a my call thing?
Sorry. What?
It's for Bubo's vines.
Oh.
Is there a specific what?
Like a strength check to get out. Is there a DC for that, or has that been a me brain?
Oh, let's see if there's. The holding thing is something that kind of we've created. So
Okay.
yeah, there can be a strength check, I think, for that.
All right. I'm gonna say it slices through maybe half of them. So its front legs are free, but its back legs aren't. So it's able to pivot around. So it turns to face the majority of the party. and you hear this sort of massive like clicking and spurting from behind the mandibles, and then oh shit. So everybody please make a dexterity saving throw. Who's in front of the beetle?
I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, Andre's on the ceiling, so he's good.
I'm behind Nitsage. In front of Nitsage. Because I went in front.
We still have blessings, right? Sorry, your blessing's still up?
Yep.
It should be, yeah. What did you say? What kind of
Dex saving throw. Well, Danny, you said if it was right in the hole where the other dead one was, I'd be right in its face.
Yeah.
19.
I'm going to use a reroll, please, Ryan.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay.
29.
I'm going to use my other reroll.
All right. Oh no.
There we go. There we go. Okay. That's a dirty 20. Sorry, 21.
21. Okay. Boo?
I gave you mine.
You did?
He had a 19.
16.
16. Sorry, you're the first one I got. Sarah Hart.
19.
19. Hooray! You'll all be taking half damage. So that is gonna be half damage is only 15 acid damage.
Only.
Considering that's half. Yes.
Oh wait, do I still have the temp hit points that I had from whenever? I don't know why I had
those,
them, but I had
went away when they claimed Nitsage, I believe. Or if they didn't, no, yeah, you still have them. 'Cause they didn't go away. They go away when you all go to sleep, I think, right?
Yeah, when we go to sleep.
And then you
we
wake
haven't
up
slept
poisoned,
yet.
I believe was the condition.
Yeah.
That's right. And I haven't slept in weeks.
It's been a while. Although this has been less than 2. It's been a day that we've been here.
It's been a day.
So
A very long day.
very long day.
Whoa! The old timer, think of that. Daniel Duckford is an overacting bard. He plays the pan flute and is very brightly dressed. Very handsome human. People swear they see the wind blow in his hair when he poses for dramatic effect. Thank you, the old timer!
He sounds fancy.
Okay.
Cool.
Not weird.
All right. Cool. That is it. Oh yeah, so you all take your damage, and now a couple things happen. Starheart. Just roll a d20 for me, real quick.
Ryan. Thank you.
Actually, no.
Glad.
Make it a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What? But I already. But
Yeah,
I
it
rolled
won't change the
very well.
the roll of the die. You're just gonna get a bonus to it. That's all.
21.
Okay. You hear
Yep.
in the back of your
No,
voice, just
I hear in the back of my voice.
in the back of your head. Sorry, you hear a voice in the back of your head. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. You hear a voice in the back of your head saying, I think you should let me drive, sister. Let me drive. But nothing happens. You just hear it talking in the back of your head.
Is evil me British?
Apparently, I didn't remember, because before, oh no, she sounded like a smoker before, right?
That's right. Yeah,
Thanks, sis.
yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
so let me
Yeah.
drive, sister. And then now you hear as this bard just steps in, and it's like Legolas on the snow. He's not like, he doesn't, when he touches the mud, he doesn't go down into it. He's like somehow trailing on top of the mud. The blood's not getting on him. He's got this billowing cape. His hair is just perfectly coiffed. There's no breeze here at all, and it's still just, just floating in the wind.
Does he have really long, luxurious? Like, does he have like L'Oreal hair?
I can't do it at all.
What'd you pull that?
Does it work, or am I broken?
You have to blow harder. Breath support, Danny. Breath support. Use the diaphragm.
Blow it.
Frag him.
Yeah, there's a G in it. I'm pronouncing it, okay?
I like it.
I'm not gonna stop till I get a no.
Oh goodness.
Do you get a no? I think no.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna stop right now.
I heard a note. It exists.
This is worth every dime. He says, "Have no fear. Daniel Duckfort is here." This little pan flute toots for him. He doesn't draw a weapon. He just poses dramatically as your party is suffering and burning from the acid damage.
Almost ready to duck.
Duckfurt.
I know, almost ready.
I know.
Almost missed it.
All the way up to Aura.
Ah! I've been waiting. Okay. All right. Now that this big beetle is in my face and just like sprayed acid right in front of me. Oh hell!
Don't
no.
spray in Aura's face.
Don't spray in Aura's face.
Oh God!
No, none of that. And I'm gonna just walk to the side of him, but still be in his melee because I'm right on him. And I'm use my spider climb boots to climb up on him and stabby. I'm gonna try and get in between. I'm gonna say, killed uglier than you before, and I want to aim in between like his wings if he's a beetle. It's that seam on the back. That's what I'm aiming for.
It's still held by Bubo's vines?
Yes, its back legs are. So he can change where he's aiming, but he can't leave yet. So yes, advantage.
You're my favorite.
It's like you know exactly what they're both gonna say anytime they have to.
29 to hit. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
It's called being aware.
26 to hit, and then with the clay sword for a bonus action. It was a plus 9. 23 to hit.
23 to hit. They all hit. Hello, Laza the Ledge. Welcome.
Good day, everyone.
Goodbye.
Better late than never, right? We're still going.
Dice. Damage dice.
Oh yes, damage dice song.
Oh yeah, do the damage dice song.
Do the song for that?
Damage dice.
Hit something. That means that dice are rolled. That means that dice are rolled.
Wait, no, hang on. Hold up.
Okay.
No. Wait, don't we have Lake Timber here?
Technically, yes.
I don't know.
Can he sing the Auramat song, please?
Not well. I got nothing for you.
Okay. Sorry, I cut into the song that you were so wonderfully singing.
Chorus.
After dark.
Bye.
I see the little hand of death. Fuck your monster.
I'm here to kill you. Okay, 79 points of damage as I'm literally stabbing down in between the seam between his wings.
He has wings?
Well, beetles have that seam.
Yeah, he does have wings actually, and thank you. Yes. Yeah. So, sorry. It was. Yeah, sorry. How much? I didn't actually catch it. I was so busy being mad.
79. Slowly getting up there.
Let's start making characters with just like 1,000 plus hit points, just so they can last.
Well, you can certainly try.
All right, it's Paragon's turn. He lunges forward at one of the corpse plants, the one that's still sitting in front of him. He rips out his lance and he just starts hacking not directly at the plant but at the flowers themselves. And he starts calling out names. He's Petunia, Philip, Prodigy. He starts hacking. Gish, gish, gish. And I'm gonna see if he cuts through these or not. 2. Fuck. Okay, so he gets 1, and he just slices the petals at the bottom, another body slides out, and you all recognize it as Philip Tiny Toes, his father. But again, not zombified because it hadn't been activated yet. And he goes into just this belligerent rage. He's like a freshly cracked glow stick right now as a paladin. Like he's just brimming with this just fire thing. But that is his turn. The one on the ceiling is going to release its roots and vines from the ceiling and try to land back on the floor to escape those flames. And then it's going to use the rest of its movement to scoot forward. So who is still on the ground in that general direction? Arso, thank you for that. Lady Brittany, recently freed from her own prison sentence.
Oh, jeez.
And wanting an apology from Lake Timber. Oh, I see.
Hashtag free Britney, bitch.
Thank you very much, Arso.
Honestly, an apology from all of us. I'm just gonna say, I'll apologize to her too.
I'm not apologizing.
Hey, Donk, how's it going? Hello. Oh gosh. Where went?
Justin,
Thing went. So yeah, he's gonna dart toward Andre. You're still on the ceiling, right?
I'm on the ceiling.
You're on the ceiling. So who's still in front? I think the king. King is probably a straight line for him right now. Or wait, crap. Starheart, you moved yourself to the front.
Well, she's in front of me, but we're still kind of behind. I'd assume the other plant, or in front of the plant. Oh, jeez.
No, the plant that was in front of me is dead. Now there's the beetle. There's one up on the ceiling, and then there was one still at the back of the cave, I think.
Yeah, so the one at the back of the cave was the one on the ceiling. It has now dropped back to the floor. Both plants are now on the floor. One is close to you, and this one is now scooting to be close to you as well. And there's no more wall here. And it's going to attack you, Starheart. And it gets 3 attacks. Woo-wee!
Remember we had roll 20 for like 2 weeks? That was cool.
If you want to build and maintain it.
I can assume. I can imagine.
2, 3. Yeah, I think it's a great tool, and it's just weird. It's hard to. I would need 2 more monitors, I think, is the problem. Because I don't even have control over this one anymore. That's 2 hits. It's gonna be. That's 14 bludgeoning damage to you, Starheart, as these tentacles slap around you. And now you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, you do.
Did you bless yourself?
She did not. She blessed you,
Nope.
the king, and Aura.
Starheart is so giving. She does not think of herself.
Some people.
Wink, wink. Rarely. Oh my gosh. I know I should have left it to you. I feel so bad now. What'd you say, Constitution?
Yep.
22.
22. Very good. All right. Nothing else happens to you. Or now.
Then you need a little Constitution. Oh, sorry. No, nothing. She gets hits from these vines? Damage?
Yeah, she took the damage already from getting slapped around by them, but she didn't take the poison damage because she saved on her Constitution saving throw.
I think you still have to take a Constitution saving throw to keep your blessing up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because you took damage. I see what you're saying.
Just roll above 10. You're good.
You got that, Diva?
What?
Roll a Constitution
roll-
saving throw again.
I roll above?
This is to keep your blessing after getting hit.
Oh, too bad it's 2.
Okay, listen.
They gone.
Go.
All right. Ray, that's the plant. Andre, you're up.
Okay. So everything is now on the ground.
Yes.
And I am out of spell slots. Well, I've still got Sacred Flame. So the creature, the mound of vines that is the closest to attacking anybody, I'm going to
Hush.
What's that? Hush.
Starheart! There's something very important. I need you to kill a man. It's your first assignment. Let's go. Boy.
I'm so excited.
Hey, go. Go.
Go, 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 go.
That's a really Western thing to do, but okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the creature closest to someone in danger. And so it needs to make a Dexterity 16 saving throw.
Okay. Fail.
Fantastic. It takes 22 points of radiant damage.
Ouchie.
And then I will, of course, also shoot a crossbow bolt at it. Which will be a 21.
Yep.
So a further 8 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is now the far right flower's turn. This is the one that Paragon was attacking. So it's going to attack him. La, 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 la. Boop. Fail. And a hit. Yeah. Plus. Yeah, so Paragon gets slapped around a little bit, but if he could feel it, you can't tell. He is singularly focused on destroying these things. Omen's Call, thank you for the follow.
Nice. Good job, Tiny Toes.
And now it is the king's turn. The king once again is trying to command his golem to fight this plant. It runs forward. It starts hacking, but it's not able to gain the strength it needs to actually just cut through the vines. And again, that flame begins to flicker and dim quite a bit. It starts to lose its shape a little bit as well. And that's it for the king. Stews is taking advice, and he is hanging back and trying to stay safe and alive. It is now Bubo's turn.
Great. I would like to. Oh, my staff is still like bonded to my hand, right?
Yeah.
Damn it. I need to fix that. Oh yeah, and I can't do anything but just do staff stuff. This is dumb. Then I will try to pull one of the closer, if there is a closer flower creature, under the ground with another tap of the staff to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can do that, but to do that, you would have to release your grip on the big beetle. So I'm gonna say you gotta make a choice.
Oh, is he still gripped?
The back end of him is, so he can turn, but he can't travel.
Oh, great. No. Am I able to sprout more vines then from that spot to either pull him down further or grab another set of legs?
I would say he would save it. I'd say the beetle would save a disadvantage, and if you wanted to try and capture the other plant, you would have to release the other one. It's like you have to concentrate.
No, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm trying to just add more to the beetle.
Okay, so he'll have to try and save again, but he's gonna suck at it. And yeah, so once again, the beetle is completely restrained. Woot woot. There we go. On to Nitsage.
I see that I'm covered in acid. Just, and the plant falls down. I release the fire from the roof, or the ceiling. And I turn and look at this person who just threw a whistle at me, and I don't know who she is. I said, forgive me, I don't know who you are, but I need your help. I walk over and reach out and touch her. And I cast Vampiric Touch. Let me roll Let me roll a hit attack roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a blessing, one of my blessings.
Bless it.
8, 9, 10. Dirty 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be... That's 4d6 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Cool. 15, 16. So 17 points of damage for her, and then I get half of that back as hit points to me.
Ooh.
So what was that?
That's 8.
8 or 9? Okay. 8 points. Yay! Okay.
Woo!
Andre's not the only vampire in the room.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yay. That's my turn.
Okay. It is Starheart's turn, but she'll jump in when she comes back. It is.
She's back.
Oh, she's back. Perfect timing. It's your turn. Welcome back. You're covered in blood, but you're disappointed because you did not succeed on your mission.
Oh, I didn't really succeed in my mission upstairs either. I spilled like $25 worth of seizure medicine
Oh no.
for Luna. Like the cap. You know how you put the syringe in the cap? You put the syringe in, for medicine, you pull the syringe. So I was doing that, and I had flipped it, but then the white part where you put the syringe came off, and all of it just went. So now the kitchen smells like
You just like rub the
liver
cat in
flavoring.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just like, here, just like all of this. And I'm like, ugh. Anyway, so I wasn't successful. I'm like, why not? What did I do?
You're a beginner. Hush finish.
Thank you, Hush. Okay,
Um,
it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Um,
Both plant monsters on the ground. There's still a giant beetle in the middle of the floor.
She did get her medicine, just so everyone knows we have enough to last us a few more days, so we'll be good. So the one on the floor, you said it's on the floor? Just said that, Diva. Why would I?
There are 2 plants on the floor and a giant beetle on the floor.
Two-
And all of them are
everything's on the
essentially in a
floor.
row now because they've all moved up. They moved the line up to face you guys.
They're all on the floor. Okay.
The beetle is also currently restrained by Bubo's vines.
I'm gonna attack the beetle because I'm personally more. I don't like bugs. So Starheart probably doesn't either. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
You get advantage because it's held.
Oh, you
Do I
should.
get
yeah,
advantage?
Roll again.
I don't know. Is that only for melee or I don't know?
Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Starheart's just so upset that she failed her mission.
On to line leader Michi. She just had the life sucked out of her. She pulls out another whistle. No vampiric touches. No vampiric. It's a poof. She hits the ground. She's not dead. You just conked her out. And then it's Jarrett's turn. Let's see if he can reclaim it magically. He does not, so he runs up to collect his lance, which gets him dangerously close to one of the 2 vine thingies. But he's going to attack and attack. Hit and hit. Sweet. Get him, get him, get him. Get him. Sweet. So he expertly, like a surgeon, just with his lance, starts just cutting off a bunch of vines from the far right. One. Doop, doop. And as he cuts, like a lot of these skulls, you're recognizing that there are human skulls, goblin skulls, and orc skulls falling to the ground. He's cutting these vines away that's holding everything together. Cool. And it's big monster's turn. So it is still currently facing forward as it's been pulled down into the ground. So it is once again, for anyone who has not moved out of the way. So another Constitution saving throw. Sorry, Dexterity saving throw. Or Starheart, Bubo, and Nitsage. I think Aura and Andre, you're both on the ceiling currently?
I'm on the bug.
Yes.
Oh, you're on the bug. You're on the bug, yes. You're
Can I try to get on the ceiling?
not currently. You could on your next turn.
I don't know how that would work, but
Dexterity?
whoops. Okay, that fell over here.
Yeah.
Dexterity. Oh, come on, you stupid dexterity of dex. 7.
Is it an area effect?
It's a cone.
Okay.
A seal.
Did I move out of it because I went to Mitchie?
I think Michi's also in it.
Alrighty. All right.
18.
That's a 6.
18. Ah. Cool. Awesome. So wait. You had 18. Crap.
6.
6. Okay. 6 and
18 for Bubo.
huh?
Diva had 7.
Okay. Starheart and Andre. La la la. La la. Beep, beep, beep. That is going to be 22 acid damage for you guys. And then Bubo, you take 11.
I'm just gonna
You
say,
see-
without the temp hit points, I would not be looking.
You
good.
see Nitsage just
Uh-oh.
out.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oops! Hiss. So yeah, Nitsage, who's just been staggering through this whole fight, just falls, and you can see that acid starting to kind of eat through what's left of his tattered robes from... They're already ruined. And
You hear it cry out. And your moonstones start glowing.
womp.
Boom, boom.
Wait, the moonstone starts glowing? No.
The moon catch. Yeah, when somebody falls unconscious in the party, they glow. That was the
Oh, that's
thing.
what. Yeah.
Crap.
Oh man. What was it when we hit the 400 mark? I think it was.
It's between. It's
It's
Good and
something
bad.
really bad for you guys, and then it's something really good. Oh no, it's something really good, and then it's something really bad? No, because you get something good, and then you get something bad. So I think it's bad first, and then if you hit beyond that. Okay. The beetle has one more action it's going to take. In Aura, this is where you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I think you'll be fine, because you are Captain Aura Stone, the ninja.
15.
15. Perfect. Okay, so the wings open, and you get thrown back against the wall. So
I got an opportunity attack!
yeah, so you're flung to the back of the room. So you're actually out of like the line of fire of all three monsters now. But yeah, so you hit the back of that tunnel, you land, and you look up, and you can see that opening in the ground. You can see the sunlight from the floor. And that's just 2 bludgeoning damage for hitting the wall. That's it for that. Starheart, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my god, I'm making all the throws for all the saves of. Okay, come on. Oh, frick!
Yes.
I want to use a reroll, bud.
Nat 1, perfect! Guess who's in the driver's seat of Starheart? It is Dark Starheart as she takes over your body. Your next turn, you will be playing as Dark Starheart. Yeah! So you can make all the bad choices that Dark Starheart would make.
Wait,
Doop doop doom.
how is she? Can you tell me? Can I text you a question or like Discord you a question? What's the best way to ask questions?
I mean, sure.
Just
Yes.
ask him right now.
Or that. Yeah, just let me know. What do you need to know?
It's her.
It's more. I don't know if everyone else should know.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
no, it's-
Shoot me a
no,
message. Just
it's
tell me
yeah.
where you're sending it because I need to know what to open.
Okay, I'm texting.
Our characters won't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more just
It's
I'm
cool.
just asking.
Yes, do that. All right. You hear, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Squelch, 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 squelch.
Oh my god, no!
You love them.
I hate this. You see Justin Lake Timber, who has been, you all kind of turn around. He's been very quiet. He's been hanging in the back, not doing anything, not helping at all. He's actually standing next to Daniel Duckford, who actually needs a turn after this because I just skipped him. But yeah, he stands next to Daniel Duckford, and they're just standing, like they're sizing each other up, just trying to figure out who's more handsome.
Oh
like,
my god.
I think I need an apology.
And he's just like, You can hear his ramen hair crisping at the sound of her voice, and he turns to face her, and she doesn't turn, she's already facing him. She faces him, and boop boop boop. Gosh, I don't know anything about Britney Spears outside of those two things. Has she ever wielded it? No, she pulls out an albino Burmese python from her pouch.
Oh yes!
Swings it around like a whip, and whoosh, swings it at Justin Lake Timber. Cool. So that's the snake will hit, and now I'm going to see if the snake hits. Snake will hit as a weapon, and the snake does not hit as it attacks him itself. So yeah, Justin Lake Timber is now being bound by this giant albino Burmese python.
Hilarious.
Great.
Huzzah! All right, Daniel Duckford is going to take a turn, and he is going to find slightly higher ground, where he can find another. Basically, so he's just slightly above everybody else. Stands on a tall rock. Ha! You're welcome, everyone. Hooty hooty hoot toot toot on his panpipe. And back up to the top of the round. It's Captain Stone. Laz of the Ledge, Justin Lake Timber was a character drop from the chat, so you have the chat to thank for half of these.
A while ago too.
Along with Lady Brittany.
The first
It's
time.
not us. But it sounds ridiculous. It's from the chat.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Whoa! R2K, thank you for that. DM powers to Starheart.
Dark Starheart.
Sorry, DM powers to Dark Starheart.
and we got some wild magic, sir.
We do have wild magic. I'm gonna roll that after these dark evil DM powers.
So I'm not. I wrote it down. That when I got DM powers, I was gonna find a way to get my Flintborn bracers back. But this isn't.
But
really
you ain't
me
you.
having them. I'm not me. Okay, so you literally just wrote that.
I know.
Okay,
Yep.
so it is that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buckle up, everybody.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Y'all should
we-
feel like me.
Okay. Danny, can you tell me exactly? Or one more person go. I'm gonna message you one more question.
Okay.
Andre, do you want me to tell you what the cloak looks like?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, right, because you're dying.
Waka waka. It's like, oh, I get it now. Tumbleweed. Shit. Dog says, hey, Andrew, check your text. I sent you a Cash App request.
Do it.
Nitsich dies. I'm coming back as a Uwu character.
Oh no.
Oh no. not
Oh,
even
sorry. I thought
trying
someone
to
else
possession.
was turn before I did that. Just so I.
I mean, I think he said we're back at the top of the initiative if you want me to,
Oh, is it my turn? Or wait, no.
Yeah. Someone else do. I'm trying to
Okay.
just give myself parameters, just so I know kind
Yeah,
of.
it's Aura's turn then. If we want to wait to get back down to you on the line.
I get up. You son of a bitch. And I'm going to use half my movement, which will hopefully still get me there, which is 30 feet. Okay.
That'll do it.
I want to try and... Well, is the beetle hovering now, or is his wings just...
No, it was just flapping wings to get you off of it.
Okay. I'll just try.
And so it's they've reset.
I'll just get next to him on one of his legs and try and find a soft spot on one of his legs.
Okay.
And is he still, or are his wings in the way? His wings are flapping.
No, they just tucked back in. It only flapped them to get the stabby thing off its back.
Gotcha. I'll stick with my answer. I'll try and find a soft spot in between his leg and his shoulder.
Plaza says half their movement is 30 feet. Welcome to Oristo, the murder machine.
I'm hasted. It's still kind of restrained, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, go. First attack is
Gonna wear my DM notes hat. Out here for a second.
That's my favorite hat.
Natural 20!
Hey, alright.
Oh, he's gonna let you keep it.
He's gonna
Always
let me
gonna let you keep it.
Well, I think this one's gonna. Well, maybe not. This one might hit. Miss. It's a 17.
That will miss!
Okay, this one. There you go.
There you
Did it.
go.
Doesn't matter. It's a natural 20.
And then the clay cutlass is a plus 9, 23 to hit.
She's fixing to make your dumb beetle shit. Make
Dung beetle shit, yeah.
make the beetle
It's a sneaky
dumb
attack.
beetle. Put the punchline before the line.
It still made sense to me, though. It still worked.
I'm still on board.
Hey, Bubo, is Doomerl with
Starheart? What?
Yes,
you? Is
Doomerl
Doomerl
is
with you? Okay.
I hate
yeah.
you.
No, I hate myself right now. I'm trying to just be like, I'm trying to think of what would
The worst thing you
Starheart
can do.
I'm trying to think what would Starheart do, and then what is the opposite of that, or what does Starheart care about, or what do these people care about? What is the opposite of that? This is an exercise in don't
You
hit
got-
me.
you got time.
Yeah.
Aura's still telling up her hits.
This
One of them is a critical roll. So
this dice rolling is brought to you by Lux Soap. And
Or Zool soap, as it was always in
Did
your
you know
memory.
that Lux soap still exists?
He literally just held up a bar of Lux.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was not looking at the wow.
what is this sorcery?
I was not.
Did you know that Danny owns a mug? Did you know that notebooks can have dice printed on the front?
Dang, I'm gonna smack you with
Ow. Oh, yep. The hand of death.
76 points of damage.
Oh, not so bad.
Oof.
Because I missed on one.
It's almost dead. I'm gonna say you went for its legs. The legs come clean off.
Well, it was like the leg joint in between, so I was trying to like find the soft spot in between where the leg meets the body
Yeah, you got it.
and stab in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm saying you successfully removed said leg from body because that's a lot of
Okay.
damage. So it's like it's got its little rhino beetle face in the mud.
Beetle
works.
face.
Beetle face.
Beetle face. Paragon's turn. And he's gonna do some shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dun, dun, boom, boom, boom. Roll my dice.
Okay.
Boom. All right, so he's going to, again, like he's not even, like he doesn't care about killing this plant. He cares about finding out about his family. So he continues to, and he just keeps hacking and hacking and hacking at these flowers. And he does destroy the rest of that plant's flowers. There were a bunch of them left, so it could have healed. It could have done all these things, and he's cutting it off from its feed supply. And out falls Dana Buttle. You see Petunia Tiny Toes and his sister Prodigy Tiny Toes slide out in various stages of decomposition.
Oof.
And as Tiny Toes continues to just hack and hack and hack. Oh shoot, where's the damage? He
Okay, so right back. Okay.
he collapses on top of this creature. Like he doesn't even fight anymore. He's got no fight left. He just sticks the lance in and sits down on top of this thing that's probably gonna attack him in a second, but he's just
Poor toes.
Hey, Danny,
toes. Yeah.
can you give me a quick lay of the land? I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Just let me
All right.
let me
so
know.
quick lay of the land. Aura is
Yep.
currently on top of Beetle, has cut off Beetle's leg. Beetle is still held. There are still 2 plants existing. One, no, actually, they're still kind of they're lateral. They're next to each other, just far
Okay.
apart, either ends of the tunnel. They both have taken considerable amount of damage. Tiny Toes is sitting on top of one. Andre is standing on the ceiling. Bubo is nearish you. The king is also nearish you. The golem of the king is up next to one of the plants. And Stews is behind you. Jarrett is up next to the plant as well. And I think that's... Oh, and Daniel Duckfurts is standing up high on a rock, just grinning and tooting his...
You
panther.
said Stu's behind me?
Stu, yeah, he's the kid who helped Nitsage out in the prison. You as a character have never met him before. You don't know who he is.
Okay, so he probably is irrelevant at is the king... What is the king wearing, please?
He is wearing very fine purple robes, lots of jewels, lots of... he's got his crown. That's most of it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ryan, you get the timer?
And you said she's a smoker?
Yes, she's got this little smoker.
Stop. Candid.
Talk slow enough.
Wait.
And then
Stop. Okay. Okay, so you see that Starheart is taken over by this darker visage. Her eyes start to go dark, her pupils enlarge. She turns to Aura first, and she says,
You remember that Ophelia you loved so much. What would happen if your dear friend Starheart got hurt too?
and then she takes her knife and she slices her arm. Dark Starheart slices Starheart's arm and holds it up to the ceiling where Andre is. And she says,
Andre, come have a drink, sweetheart.
and then, so then the blood's dripping down. She turns to Bubo, and she says, would be a bad something if something happened to your bird. And she takes her, what does she have on her?
It's time!
Okay, sorry, shoot. I had so much more I was thinking of doing, but I
Well,
couldn't
you still have a
find.
turn coming up, so you can
Okay.
still potentially
that was
do it.
legit. That was freaking. That was a good one.
That's,
Nice.
that's fucked up. Good luck, Andre. It is now...
hard. It's hard with Aura because it's like, what does Aura have? And Aura's just like a leader,
That was good.
and like just like yeah. I'm like, okay, what this
Make fun of
one?
her hair. You got stupid hair.
You're blonde. You're platinum hair. Too beautiful to.
It is the far left plant's turn, and it's going to rush up because it sees Jarrett nearby, and it's going to rush up to Jarrett and attack the crap out of him.
I have to say, I'm a little disconcerted that I remained calmer doing that than when I normally have DM powers, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, okay, no, evil's fine.
Jarrett
Good.
is down. Jarrett gets whipped by 3 of these tentacles and just bap, 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 and he failed his throw, so all that poison seeps into his blood, and he also doom falls in the mud.
We're all gonna die.
Cool. It is now Andre's turn. Please make a... What did we have that before? Was that charisma or wisma? Fuck, what the fuck did I just say? Charisma or wisma?
Wizarisma.
Is it...
Probably a wisdom.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw for me, please.
All right. Natural 20.
Nice. That's
Nice.
good. So you you smell and you see Starheart baiting you with fresh, delicious blood, and you're able to overcome it. You are determined in this moment to take care of the problem and to not eat your friends. So that's good. And hooray! Sweet. So now you may take your turn as normal.
Oh, lovely. Well, I will cast another.
Guiding bolt.
Well, I don't have any guiding bolts left. I have sacred flames. So the plant must make another dexterity. Actually, no. I'm gonna cast it. What? The bug is still alive, yeah?
The bug is still alive.
And it's restrained, so it
is
can't.
also restrained.
It fails dexterity saving throws immediatly. So
Sure do.
I cast it on it, and he takes 3d8 points of damage.
What? Okay. Roll it.
That's 24 points of damage for you, sir. Lovely. So yeah, I just see it squirming in its place, and it's just like, that's enough. And I scorch it on fire.
Yeah.
And then I will also send a crossbow bolt into the plant that's still alive, which is
Yeah,
a
we have wild
10 to
magic,
hit.
huh?
We do.
10 to hit, so I'll use a blessing. Blessing.
A blessing.
11 now. I'll give up on that. All right, that doesn't hit unless 11 hits a plant.
All right. Hooray, hooray. All right, it's the corpse flower's turn, but I am going to roll on the table because I've been so gently reminded. Exciting. Aura, we're gonna start with you. All right, this is a different table this time as well.
While I was going to say, while Danny's going through the table and finding stuff for everyone, if you guys start thinking of questions that you have already or anything that's happening, make sure you drop them in the Discord for the Behind the Legacy tonight after the show.
Yeah.
What?
The what?
Behind the Legacy is a show we make for our patrons on Patreon. So if the show you think is worth the buck, go check out our Patreon. We got some fun rewards at tier 3 and above. We have exclusive pins for you guys. The design of the second pin is upcoming, so anyone in tier 3 will always automatically get for your first sign up. You'll get your the exclusive Perception Studio pin, and then we'll get a new pin every few months after that. So the next pin up is the Kawaii Chunk emote is going to become a pin. Art's working on that art right now. Aura, roll me a d10.
Oh no. Okay. 2.
2. You are now 2 years older. If it was odd, you would have gotten younger.
Interesting.
Nitsich, you're unconscious, so we'll see if this even matters. Ah, son of a bitch! You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to... vulnerability. I read invulnerability and I got real mad. You gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Great, I'm still dead. Or unconscious.
Hooray! Boobo. Whoa! For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns. Woo!
That's helpful.
Well,
That is helpful.
I'll take it.
must be nice.
Andre. Oh shit. Okay. This can be good. Actually, no, this is good because you get to choose. Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Up to?
Ah!
Did it say up to?
Up to 3, so you may choose 1 or 2 or...
I would like to choose all the remaining living enemies.
Yeah.
Living enemies?
And they live from murder.
All the living enemies.
So that's just the 2 plants still remaining.
Yeah.
So... yeah.
What was that?
Roll the damage.
Oh, how much?
It was 4d10.
All right. 4d10. That'll be 18 points of lightning damage.
Dang it. Both of the plants are looking pretty frazzled, but that wasn't enough. However, Tiny Toes was also attached to one of those monsters, and he is conductive as fuck, so he's also taking that damage. And he flops over, slides off the plant, and hits the ground unconscious.
Well, oh no!
Poor guy.
That dude has passed out more than any of you combined, by the way. That poor little man, little gnome. Yeah, shit. All right.
Poor guy.
It is now the flower's turn, and Paragon's on the ground, so he's going to get advantage on all of these attacks. Oh no.
Nom nom nom.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
That's 2 hits.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, well, he gets 3 attacks, and then there's multiple dice for each attack, and then he can't save against the poison.
You lost him was tiny.
Yeah.
All the tiny toeses.
Yeah.
All the tiny toes.
He
What's
is.
the plural of tiny toes? Tiny feet?
Tiny feet.
I don't think more toes make it a different complete organ. I'm just gonna.
He gets hit.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets hit while unconscious, that's automatically a critical hit, isn't it? You know how that works?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um.
Oh, DM to Justin.
DM to Justin. Make it fast, because Tiny Toes is dead. He just got hit below his hit points.
Wait,
What's that?
it has to be the amount.
The amount of what his hit points would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh fuck.
He got fucked on the hit down, and then he just got fucked again now that he was down. Because he would have been saving, and he would have been just under, and then doubling that as crit. He is currently dead.
You should have married him when you had the chance, Starheart. You broke his tiny little Twinkie heart.
Wait, what?
I was just thinking as
I don't think that means what
part-
you think it means.
What?
Oh, because I'm hoping because he's sweet like a little yummy dessert is what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Because it has a very
What?
different connotation. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. So shit. Tiny Toes has died.
No, we have powers.
Justin does have DM powers.
You
But
have
we
to
got-
use them.
We'll
So
see.
that's that character.
Poor tiny
Turn.
toes.
The king. He once again gestures for his golem to attack, but at this point the flames just sputter, and the golem falls once again completely inactive. And the king reaches for a small dagger, and he pulls it out. He takes a couple steps forward, but he doesn't get far enough to make an attack. Stu's turn. He starts backing up. He is trying to get away from this situation. Nothing is looking good for him. Bubo, it's your turn.
I'd like to tap my staff on the ground to release the dead beetle and attempt to just what do I want to do? Just grab the closest flowery creature
Mhm.
and use the thorns to reach up and engulf it and
Nice.
cage it with pokey danger thorns.
Pokey Danger Thorns. Yep. That's an NPC if I ever heard it. Hey, kids, I'm Pokey Danger Thorns. It fails whatever save it needs to make.
What's up?
Pokey
It fails whatever save it needs to make. There's no way.
Oh, I know it's a hit. So
Oh, straight up hit. Okay.
yeah, that's 23 to hit.
That will
Do you want me
hit.
to roll some damage on the
Yeah.
thorns?
Some thorny damage.
Okay. 3.
Yikes. It's pretty close to being done, but that didn't do it.
Can you add a blessing of damage to that?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do that. I have blessings. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's another 3 damage points.
3 damage points.
Yeah, 6 total.
That does it, actually. So the one on the far right is just like a horrible melty clove of garlic. This thing slides apart, and there are just so many creatures in various states of decay, and it's disgusting when it falls. But yeah, now there's only one left, one plant. It is now Nitsage's turn, so you got to make a 7th roll.
Yep. I got beat a 10, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's
a failure.
Starheart, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Am I back? Who am I?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Scrubs, anybody?
Was that Scrubs? I was thinking the Jackie Chan movie, Who Am I, where he yells that into the open.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was thinking about the one patient. 6.
6. You're still Darkheart for the moment.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay. Do I even have any ability?
I believe you left off pointing your blunderblush at Doomeril.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you like with your turn.
I don't know if I was going to use my blunderblush or not. I'm going to take my. Whoa. No, that's. I don't have what I want. I want like a ninja star. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at Bubo. So I'm gonna roll to see if I hit. Yep. 25. Does that hit, Bubo?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just have to ask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6. And when I cast this, when she casts this, she says, what would be something quippy?
Wouldn't it be? It'd be tragic if something happened to that pretty veneer of yours, wouldn't it? For all those portraits?
And then that's going to be 11. 26 radiant damage.
Aye.
With the idea that she was going for your face.
Yikes.
Or pretty visage. I have no more turns.
Right.
I don't have any
Line leader
I
Michi is unconscious. Oh, sorry, reason?
Yeah, I can't cast my spiritual weapon because that's a level 2 and I'm all worked out of level 2 spells. Okay, so that's my spell.
Submarine guy.
That's my stuff.
Right. Monster is dead. Daniel Duckfurts climbs on top of the still steaming corpse of the plant life and just flaps his cape a couple times. I have thwarted this for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everyone can thank me later. Tough crowd. He looks around as like all of these unconscious faces on the ground. And he just kind of. It is then Lady Brittany's turn. She once again yanks at Justin Link Timber to unravel him from the snake and then hit him again with the snake. Because that's still happening. It's still happening in the midst of loss of one of my favorite characters. Okay. So
Can we bring him back at all?
I don't know.
Justin.
Justin's not doing well. Justin Lake Timber is not doing well. As the snake also this time makes a hit. So this time when she whips it, the snake continues and bites into his hair specifically, like gets him right in the scalp.
No.
So his head starts swelling, and that perfect rameniness is starting to shape weirdly. Alan says, I'm chatting with a girlfriend and just rolled an 11 and yelled out 11, and now I have to find the elevator bid. Yay! 11!
There have been times when I've had to say 11 at different moments, and I've done
ever in your life? Don't say.
What do you know? It's so odd.
I'm gonna let you, because it is Dark Starheart's turn, and she's sort of you now. I'm gonna give you a second chance to save against her brain. So give me another Wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna use a different dice. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh gosh, Moof has turned into Moo Woof.
Ah! 11! 11!
11. You click back. You are Starheart in the driver's seat once again.
Thank
All the way back up to the top of the order. Whap whap whap. We got Aura.
Nitsage, Paragon. Oh, Jarrett's down too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jarrett,
everyone's down.
what else is left? Just this one plant?
Just this one plant.
Fuck this
And half
plant.
of Starheart.
Off this plant.
I'm gonna go over to this plant and just weed whack the shit out of it.
Yes!
Is there anybody else around me
Um,
in 5 feet?
that plant was Jarrett. He's unconscious, so I don't think you're gonna get any bonuses this time.
Actually, if there's no one within me and the baddie within 5 feet, it's still advantage because of my.
Because-
Right.
Because it's
So it's just like,
it's
does
Aura.
this monster exist? I have advantage.
Yep.
Right.
No, I just want to let you know that it's a thing. All right, with my rakish audacity. You don't need advantage on the attack to use your sneak attack. Oh, okay, so it's not advantage. It's I would get my sneak attack. That's what it is. Okay,
Ah.
The audacity.
that works. Okay. Okay. So 4 attacks. Attack number 1 is a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Second attack is a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Thirsting Blade attack is a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Clay Cutlass is a... That'll probably miss. That's an 11. 11 to hit.
It misses.
It misses. I will remove 1 dice. But then
Oh,
because no one's conscious around us.
I never rolled for Starheart.
To do what?
That's great. Because I'm going to take it, Danny.
Mhm.
Because no one conscious is around us in 5 feet, right?
Correct. I didn't roll for Starheart on the magic table. I forgot. I left off at Andre's damage, so I gotta get her while you're calculating. I'm gonna roll for Starheart.
Would that have been evil Starheart or good Starheart?
It's the same body.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, come on! You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Everything's halved.
Eat
That's some
it.
bullshit.
Dope.
Everything's halved, you said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's tasty. I'll take that.
Math.
Andre Cabe Diacorde Benicio de Luc. Benicio Leduc
Duke.
de Monroth.
Leduc.
Urta. It doesn't even. I have to like make my window bigger in order to be able to see your full name.
Death hand.
Jazz hand? Oh, Death hand.
60 points
Wait, what's
of
Death
damage.
Hand? It's the opposite
Anytime
of
Aura
Death Hand?
has found her money.
Yeah.
Money? Damage. Fuck. My brain, my synapses are all fucked up today. Yeah. Please describe what happens to this plant full of death and bodies.
Yeah, so I'm basically just doing like flowers with the thing and literally looking like a weed whacker, just just assault.
It's like Edward Scissorhands cutting a hedge.
Like that.
Where'd you find a lawnmower?
Fabulous. You are all out of combat.
I have a question for you, Danny. When Starheart overtakes, when Darkheart overtakes Starheart, is Starheart aware of what's happening? Like, is it
Yep.
like locked in
Screaming
syndrome?
in the back of the head, trying to get control again. Completely observant of everything that's happening.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay.
Ooh, can I do something then?
Sure.
If we're out of combat, I think every 6 seconds, I still need to make a death saving throw.
So the first thing I would
still have
do
DM
is
powers. Oh, I
drop-
guess you're. I
Oh.
see. Yeah, go do it.
I would
And
drop
you have to
down
use them
and-
before the end of the hour.
Yes. I would drop down and cast Spare the Dying on Justin or Nitzich. And anyone else who's dying.
Your range extends that far. Yeah, so everyone. Boop, boop,
Well, I would
boop.
drop, but yeah.
DM powers.
All right.
What? Can I do my thing first?
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Boo-boo, sorry.
Sorry.
Like 5 minutes ago. So reeling from the guiding bolt or whatever Starheart sent at me, as a reaction, I turn, lift my staff, and stab it in the ground in her direction, sending a cage of thorns over her, as just an immediate reaction to being struck by. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check that.
Now you can take your DM powers.
Well done, Boo-boo. Sorry. All right. Before Andre gets to... you know what? No, you already casted it. Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So after you cast that, the king... Wait, so Danny, the king's still up, right? King
King is up. The
Jarrett's
golem is
down.
down. Jarrett's down. Paragon's dead. Oh gosh, line leader Michi is down. Stews has retreated, but is not gone. Just far away from the party, basically off the ledge of that tunnel that you're currently in. He's kind of watching from the edge. Daniel Duckfritz is standing on a hill. Lady Brittany and Justin Lake Timber are in a fight, but they're not in any way connected to what you're doing. They're having a spat.
Just eat popcorn while that goes on.
Okay.
Yep.
So, oh man, I feel like I need a long time to really sink this in, but I got a minute. Here we go. We're gonna get it in a minute. And go. All of a sudden, you see blood start shaping in the form of a person coming up from the ground. Kelrek reveals himself with the Sawlight gem. He says, "Let's see what this can do." Walks over to Nitzig, puts it down on his chest, revives Niches with the Sawlight, and says to him, "I told you, you are mine." Him, and he points over to Tiny Toes and says, "I couldn't care less. Let him lay with his pestering family, along with the other people in here." Blood tentacles come up on the bards and Brittany and pull them down into the blood. Turns to Starheart and says, "Thank you again for this. It works wonders. Have you done something to your hair? I really like your new style now." And comes back through the blood, vanishes.
Boop. Damn! Yes, and thank you for getting him back on this plane. Fuck yeah!
That punk stole my Starheart.
Also, just sucked up a ton of people, but also my gem. Also, that was badass. Holy crap. That was amazing.
He basically, we'll just say I'm fine. Like I'm good. He didn't give me back, but
You ain't dying.
I'm not dead. Even though Andre, even though he put in, listen, he's good. Ninja's just set.
Good.
Nice.
Oh my gracious.
The king kind of wobbly stomps over to his golem and reaches in and takes out the core, puts it back in his jacket like he did before. Thank you. I'm sorry that this happened to all of your friends.
We don't have time to mourn. We have to get you to your throne.
Right. So the hole above you is about it's 20 feet up. But yeah, the sunlight's coming through there. With ropes and stuff, I imagine you could probably get a line going.
Aura, if you give me a line, I can get up there pretty easily myself.
Of course, yeah. I'll hand him my rope, and I'm gonna pick up Tiny Toes. Can someone grab Jarrett?
I just want to know if we're all just going to skip over the fact that Starheart tried to kill me.
Starheart wordlessly goes over to Jarrett.
Nope,
You're
you're
currently
trapped in
bound
a
by
big
thorns.
Oh, I am bound by thorn.
By a
I
very
wanted-
angry, upset Bubo.
Yeah. Remind me, Danny. I have a question later that I need to ask. Just remind me.
Bubo, she what?
She tried to kill me. In the middle of the battle, I was trying to help. And then this one hits me with a bolt of magic or whatever she's got. And did she do something to you too?
Me?
She
No,
did
Aura.
say something very unbecoming about.
Oh yeah, she
you.
tried to bait Andre by slicing her
Also
arm
that.
open.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Andre, can you sense if she's herself?
I can try. Would I be able to sense good and evil inside of her? Because I do have that innate
Oh
ability.
shoot! I'm curious.
Yeah, you sense both.
Well, there's definitely something inside of her. There's another sect of her that is evil. I don't know how to get it out. I have nothing left.
Starheart, I don't.
Are you going to
know
sit
what-
there in silence, little one, or are you going to answer for...
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was you.
No. It was me, but it wasn't me. It was her. It was that other one. What?
Starheart, have you made a deal with anyone that you haven't told us about?
No. You know how
Insight
much
check.
how.
Is the dragon hatchling that I have with me? Did it react to Dark Starheart, or did it stay with me?
It's still such like a little fledgling whelp that it's just kind of
Okay.
clinging onto you for warmth. The only thing it's reacting to now is the thorns. It's trying to avoid them, so it's kind of burrowing into your jacket.
Oh, that's fine. I keep him safe.
Mhm.
I only rolled a 6.
I take I don't have any spells left on me that okay. Yeah, I wouldn't cure wounds on myself because other people are I'm just gonna be staunching the wound that's on my arm. Just trying to hold the blood in.
Applying pressure.
Yeah, that. Applying pressure.
The king starts up the rope.
Right.
Wait, are you gonna leave me in here?
Well, that depends. Are you in control of yourself?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm bleeding. Hello.
You're bleeding. Please.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't mean to. I mean, I didn't.
What happens if you do this again?
I won't.
How do you know that?
I don't.
Just killed a nail scale.
Andre, you're the one to talk. You just killed a child.
That's fair.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
This is the first Starheart's hearing of this because she was unconscious.
That's
Look,
true.
I
did.
don't know.
Okay, he did what? And you're upset with me?
Look, I don't know what demons have possessed this group, but we need to get our shit together. And maybe we do need to go see that Ludwin pool again and try and purify whatever's darkening our spirits. But we can't turn on each other, not now.
Do I recognize that it was Dark Starheart?
Yeah, you've seen her before. You know her voice.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I said it was her. I'm probably too discombobulated to be articulate. I'm never articulate.
Aura, you make a fair point, and we are in a time crunch. I release the staff from the ground, releasing the thorns.
As you do so, you're finally also able to release it from your palm. That spell has now worn off.
Ha ha! Do a little jig. I can use all my weapons again.
Is Nisha still unconscious, but you're stable? Is that what you are? Okay. I'm gonna.
He's at we'll say 1 hit point.
I'm gonna take the bottom of the rope, and I'm gonna tie Paragon to it, and then I'm also gonna attach the rope around. So if the rope is dangling here, I'll attach Paragon here, and then I'll start to attach Nitsage at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we still have Jarrett.
Doesn't have to be all one trip.
I'm going to, just because I know Bubo won't let me near him right now. I was going to cast Cure Wounds, but I don't think I could get close enough. Or I start to approach Bubo. I start walking towards you. Do you let me come closer?
No. I take the staff and I shove it in the ground at your feet.
Okay.
Nothing happens, but I just shove it in the ground at your feet.
Bubo, why don't you climb the rope and help Andre pull these two up? Pitch it back down, and then we'll tie Jarrett, and we can...
Doomeril could lift somebody, probably.
Yeah, he's big enough now. He could probably pick up...
At least Paragon, if we're taking Paragon with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can send Doomeril over. Doomeril can assist.
Okay. I'll undo Paragon from the ropes, give him to Doomeril, and then I'll tie Jarrett to the rope as well.
All right.
Is there anyone else that's needing how's Nitsage getting up?
I tied him.
He was the first.
So
okay.
It's Jarrett and Nitsage are tied to the rope, and then Paragon is being carried by Doomeril.
Okay. So yeah, after a little bit of time and a lot of effort, the king also rolls up his sleeves and starts pulling with you to help get your friends out of there. You realize as he's pulling, he's formidably strong. He's just weakened from having been dead for a couple of days, but this dude is a fighter. You just couldn't tell from his ropes, but he's boom, boom, boom.
Is Andre, what are you doing?
I'm at the top.
Yeah, he's with the king.
Oh, you're already way up there?
Yeah, King and Booba are pulling him up, I think. Or are you taking up the rear?
Yeah, but before I come up, I'm gonna quickly go find Mom and Dad Paragon and take their wedding rings off and put them in my pocket. And then I'll spider climb up and out.
Nice.
I'm gonna be at the back because I see Andre's not near, and normally I would ask for him to help me with this. But I kneel down and I spread my hand into the blood where Tiny Toes was before Aura tied him to the rope, and I say a prayer as best I can because I don't really know quite how. But I say something to Ludwin.
Dear Ludwin, it's me, Starheart. I don't know quite how this works. But if you could watch over his soul and the things that are the intangible things and not the things that got squished, I would be very grateful. Okay, bye.
You'll very somberly reach the sunlight, and you are pretty close to the palace. You're sort of in the back where you saw from a distance before, but where the three forges are. You're just behind the central forge. There's just a bit of an opening there. So the king kind of gets his bearings and ushers you all inside. He's like, please, we have healers. We can take care of what's left of your friends. I'm so sorry I'm forever in your debt, but I must go and save my own son from a death. Our palace is yours. Here. He reaches into his jacket and he pulls out sort of these these cuffs, these violet cuffs, and he hands them out to each of you. If you wear those, you are guests of the king. Only I carry them. Only I can give them out. Wear these. Anything you ask for in this city is yours. Please. I must take my leave, but thank you. And he
What's the
turns
king's
on his
name
heel.
again?
Alicus Kinso is his name.
Sorry.
But he strides away. You're welcome to follow him, but he's out. He's going to save his son. He appreciates everything, but there's not a lot that he can do.
I think he can make it from here. And I just I'll kind of kneel over to Nitzig and kind of stroke his hair a little bit. I'm so glad you're back. And see that he's breathing. I know that he's gonna be okay. And then I kind of look back over to Tiny Toes. And then I look to Andre. Is there anything we can do?
If it was any other day, I could do something. But I do not have any magic left.
Starheart?
Maybe tomorrow will be replenished, Andre?
I mean, Starheart, you brought that king back from the dead. He was dead for days. You could bring Paragon back.
Yeah. I think I need to sleep and eat and then
I think we all need some sleep.
Yes.
As Paragon's body gets kind of lightly shifted as you all are still arranging things, one of his pouches spills open, and you see that handkerchief that he used to wear on his helmet. He's been keeping it in his pocket, on his side for all this time. And you understand that is a friendship gesture. It's kind of like he still means you well. But for everything he's been through, he has a very his face is still set in this determined glance, which was to free his family from that creature. And there's almost a glimpse of relief on his face for having succeeded, being the last action that he did.
Why don't you all get some rest? I'm gonna go back down and bring his family out. And I guess this could be a good place for them to rest. On the hill. I don't want to lose any of you. Not to demons, not to darkness, and not to death. You all mean more to me than you will ever know. Go rest. will head back down into the cave and start one by one, just bringing up the Tiny Toes family. And she just starts digging graves.
The Violet Guard arrive. You see the braces on your arm. They all immediately salute with swords and halberds. They see your actions, and all of them immediately lose their robes and start using their weapons to help you dig. And the rest of you get guided and rounded up to various rooms in the palace, in an upper level of the palace, where you all can have a long rest.
Can I do one thing before we wrap?
Yeah.
Are we all in separate rooms?
I would say it's whatever you all want at this point.
Okay. I'd like to be in my own room. Is there any parchment and ink?
Yes, these rooms are luxurious. These are kingly rooms. If they had ambassadors, which they don't, but the rooms exist anyway.
So I would like to do two things. The first is I want to take... I have quite a few weapons. My dagger, my hand axe, my mace, and my blunderbuss, and the knuckle, the brass knuckle around my shoe. I take all of that, and I want to find Andre to leave it in his care. If that's okay with you, Andre? Just
Sure.
for the night?
I would have stayed to focus on burial rites with Aura. I wouldn't have left.
Sure. But they would have pointed out to you, Starheart, where his room was. You could have had that communication before you left.
Probably just kind of like dropped it in the room.
Sure.
And then I very crudely, or I can roll to see how well it's done, I draw a picture of Ubo's, like, just cowboy shot. I try to just draw a picture of Ubo, and I mark it with an X at the bottom, and I slide it under wherever he's staying. And then I go to my room and I just lock myself in there.
All right. So it is not exactly a long processional, but it feels like it because of how long the day's been and how much of a beating you all have taken. But Andre, you were able to lead through some prayers to Clote. The people of Gala lead prayers for Haban and Gernal. And there's one more. Oh gosh, who's their other god? Who's their other god?
Sahlen?
No, he's the big one. At any rate, that happens. Oh, Lothlin, sorry. Yeah, so Lothlin, Haban, and Gernal, they each have a representative for each of those gods, and they all say their rites. After some discussion, it's the priest of Haban who gives a speech in Old Galen about Tiny Toes, because you inform him that he was a warrior, that he was a great fighter, and that is a skill of Haban. And so they give him these blessings, they do all of this, and eventually they are all laid to rest in the ground. And it's an interesting thing, because you all have been told that they don't bury bodies here in Gala. They don't. They cremate. But out of respect for you and your friends, these are the first burials ever in this nation, is the Tiny Toes family. Headstones are made and fired in clay, and they are placed, each of their names in the flowing script of Galen, illegible to you, but you know who's who. You'll never forget who's laying where. Eventually, Aura and Andre, you get to bring yourselves to bed. You are left food and water, but I imagine you don't have much as by way of appetites. And you all get a long rest. Bubo, is there any final action before you head to bed? All right.
Nope.
So long rest and a level up But that's where we're gonna end tonight. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sad. I like Paragon a lot.
I'm really.
But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. Again, we are in the middle of our partner push. We'd like to take a little bit of time as we kind of hop over to the credits. We're going to first. This is for all of our Patreon. Yes, we are going to do a giveaway. So everyone, stay active in the chat. Everyone in the chat. Hello, crow people. We are going to be giving away Eleven's afternoon tea. We're going to be giving away. The Sweet Fig Farmhouse, which is I have this one in giant version over there. It's delightful. I highly recommend. But yeah, so these are from teas from Geeky Teas. This is from Cantrip Candles, and they're both fabulous companies. So yes, everyone get active in the chat. We'll be giving away these to one of you. Everyone off here to your left on that list, those are our Patreon producers and other assists. So thank you all so much for supporting us. If you think the show is worth at least $1, consider joining our Patreon and check out all the tiers to see what the different rewards are at the various levels. We really appreciate it. Everything you do and give us goes right back into the studio. As far as the partner push goes, we're working really hard this month. We're separating our shows. We're streaming them in all kinds of different places. We're making visual upgrades. We're doing all kinds of stuff. We really, really want to get that checkmark as we continue to work with other companies and bring you guys more shows and more content. So, and you all have been doing a wonderful job. So thank you for bringing your friends, telling your friends about everything that we do here. We do appreciate it. And now we can also take a little bit of time to talk about our sponsors while we look for somebody to raid. So we got Norse Foundry, who are working with us. We're going to be doing a pre-order giveaway for these luxury, awesome aluminum badass dice with the Felted Friends faces on them. If you don't know the Felted Friends, tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. on YouTube. We have our Star Wars show, DM'd by this guy right here, with the Felted Friends as well. And then at 7:30 p.m. we have Perception Check, which is kind of our flagship show. It's been the one we've been doing the longest, and we've just started a new campaign. So you'll be joining us for episode 3, something like that. Ryan's busy. Yeah, Star Wars, Laza, go check it out. So make sure you join our Discord as well, because that's where all of our information is listed. Norse Foundry, use code PerceptionCheck at checkout for 15% off of all dice. Level Up Dice, use the code in the chat use the link in the chat in order to shop. That helps us earn our way to do some giveaways for you. We're also working with them to create some content with them by having our characters and players guest on shows. And then also thank you to Wormwood. They've been wonderful to us. They've given us gift cards in the past to give away, as well as giving us stuff to roll in and play out of. And thank you, players, for sticking through this wonderful badass plant fight thing. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It was a lot of fun, and also very sad. I wasn't expecting the very sad. But hooray! Who are we raiding, sir?
We will raid minimal gameplay.
Minimal gameplay.
Are they doing happy?
Probably. That's funny. So that's Maddie, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna be rating our friend Maddie, who is on a podcast with Amber. So if also check out our podcast. We have I'm Obsessed, and we have a few more coming down the pipe for that as well. And again, if you're a Patreon producer, you'll be able to hear and listen to or watch. It's a video. Huh? A winner. Who won?
Yeah, and the winner is David Sack 777.
David Sack 777. Make sure in the Discord you send me a message. That's Danny parentheses Perception Studio. Send me a message in the Discord, and then I'll confirm with you that it's you, and then we'll make sure you give that away. Congratulations, and we'll get you on the list. So I'm gonna need your name, your mailing address, and that's pretty much it. And then we're good to go. So congratulations, David Sachs. Welcome. Hooray, hooray. Right, and time for a raid. Everybody pay the love forward. Tell them who sent you. Be real nice when you get there. Yay.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, make sure to ask questions in the Discord.
Do that. Get in the Discord, ask questions. Bye. So many things. Bye.